We filled this ant colony with cement. See how big it is.
Oh my god.
There's just like no rhyme or reason to it.
Amazing.
Uh-huh.
I found this new genre of music that there's so little of it that there's maybe a handful of artists, and it all kind of starts to sound the same after about an hour in. But after about 2 hours, YouTube just goes, nah, we're gonna give you some other completely not the thing that you wanted.
Is it drive-through metal?
Is it what?
Drive-through metal. It's metal, in parody about McDonald's and KFC and stuff.
That is a genre I could get behind.
Cool.
Rylen, can you talk again real quick?
Hello, this is Rylen speaking to Deej. How are you doing, Deej?
All right, a little bit more, like kind of loud-ish.
Kind of loud-ish. Hello, this is Rylen coming at you live 24/7 with a new microphone.
Does somebody else talk? Bucket or anybody?
This is Bucket talking. How are you, Deej?
I think
I missed you, bad.
Combat bearded.
All right, Rylen again. I'm just trying to match. Oh, sorry.
It's a Rylen.
Okay, there we go. That's probably better. I'm just trying to match all your guys' levels. They were kind of off with your new mic.
Blue Yeti mic.
You were like super loud as fuck.
I know my mic.
I did have Rylen at 200%, so yeah.
Yeah, I had him boosted pretty high. It was pretty jarring.
That's Rylen.
Yeah.
I mostly got it because I was so tired of wearing a headset all the time. It would push my hair down and like into my skull that it would just give me headaches and make my head hurt.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I haven't had that problem since, so it's been a good investment.
Yes.
Waiting for the sandboard thing from Deej.
Oh, yeah.
It is hot as fuck down here, Jesus.
Oh.
Oh. It looks so yellow on the Discord. Why?
You are a yellow boy, this is true.
So,
Oh, not green. We just go
what
full
happened last
green.
time?
Hold on. Let me.
I had a car troubles. I had to go early.
I know where we ended it.
Oh wow, my notes are super short. We found an elven tomb. Lumic did the thing and opened said tomb. Inside was Sarnar, the mummy. We killed the white moose and the druid, and it was kind of sad, but kind of not. We killed Flip Flop.
That's right.
We found an awoken shrub.
A shrubbery.
And I have in parentheses, yay, replacement. We named him Robert the Shrub.
That's right. Robert the Plant.
I put the druid in the tomb with her sister. And now we get to ask this thing some things about things.
Yes. Which we said we were going to talk about what we wanted to ask it, and then we just never did.
Yeah, sort of.
Beyond.
I'll be right back. I'm literally just walking to the other side of the computer.
Oh my god. The freaking cameras are so jacked.
There you go.
What the hell?
Oh my god, that's right.
Oh. I might have to redo these sources.
I mean, your Discord camera looks fine, Dish.
No, on the stream in OBS, the sources are just completely ruined.
Yeah, I see that.
No.
Trying to find a friendly mummy picture for Sana.
What is this? What is even going on with this camera?
I mean, the most friendly mummy is Imhotep, right? Just get a picture of Imhotep.
Oh,
Such a nice
God,
guy.
Please, no.
What?
Not Imhotep. I hate that I have that in my brain, too.
He'll take your eyes.
Oblivion forever.
Oh, yeah. You wait, this is the decade of Brendan Fraser. He's coming back in a big way. So I had some suggestions for things we could ask the mirror. Is there anything that could help us end the everlasting rhyme? Halyfaen personally wants to know if there's any information on what's making things awakened, or if we could see any, clues about that. I don't know, probably something about Deej's lineage would be good if he's into that. Maybe something about Argan's certain predicament. If there's a way we can influence that in a positive way.
I've got many predicaments.
Yes, well, the demonic pact seems like the pressing issue.
To you, maybe.
That kind of ended. Yeah, I've already got my question.
I think it's Halyfaen that has to expend the energy to actually utilize it. So if you guys want to come up three questions. I think it's 3 questions per spell slot, or per moonlight, Gary, if I recall correctly.
Let me check. I can't remember what I said last time.
What happened last time?
Phase. You think it would tell you what the mirror did in the bit under the mirror?
I'll see if I wrote anything in my
it's the
notes.
Tomb of Horrors all over again.
Gaze upon your face and have 7 questions answered. Illuminate the half moons to open doors. 7 questions, jeez. Right.
Yeah, and it's activated as long as the moonbeam spell is illuminating one of the full moons.
Gotcha.
And that was last minute, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
So you could cast moonbeam and then leave it there and then ask questions yourself as well.
Yes. Duration, concentration up to a minute.
Gary's fixed. To rebuild all the cameras.
Oh. Just waiting for the stream to catch up. We have a large Gary right now.
It's not set to super fast latency. or super low latency.
Well, personally, I want to know if we can get any information on what's making things awoken.
We knew
What's
it
waking
was
things up.
it was the druid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was that druid,
Yeah.
right? That we killed. That was
yeah.
Ravison. Ravison's her name.
I think she actually told you.
Yeah, and Flip Flop
That
also
one off the
confirmed,
list.
and that's like why we killed Flip Flop. Part of why.
Oh, sure.
And when she died, she said, "My creatures or my beasts will avenge me," or whatever.
Yep. Don't know why I didn't put any of that in the notes.
I was ready to do the what happened last time, but then the camera fiasco happened, and I've been
Oh,
get distracted.
camera fiasco. I did write down Frost Druid Lady Ravison, my beasts will avenge us.
Yeah.
Okay. If someone could like Photoshop this picture so that he has sunglasses on,
Make him friendly.
yeah.
Might need a bit of dental work too. Maybe a mask.
Those are like pretty good looking pearly whites he's got there.
Seem a little.
Because if you're gonna like take him into town and that,
he's probably gonna need a bit of a Groucho Mask's outfit.
does anyone have proficiency with disguise kit?
Definitely not Halyfaen.
No.
What was that?
That was a bucket cracker, wasn't it?
What?
I think your microphone was crackling.
Somebody's
Oh.
microphone went on the fritz.
Don't
It might
think
be
it's
mine.
like that microphone.
Maybe it's mine.
Wasn't mine. I brought my phone up to your face. Wasn't that?
Oh,
No.
no.
We'll never know.
The world may
I'm working
never
on
know.
Whatever it was, though, they will be found out.
I'll hunt you down and I'll fix your microphone myself.
I'll do it. I'm crazy like that.
I'm gonna have a quick wee while he's sorting the cameras out.
Oh, it's just about done.
Sure. Good luck.
But yeah, go have a Wii.
Have a wee.
Go have a Nintendo Wii. And sorted. Kinda. There we go. Rename. Gary Cam. Rename. Combat Cam. Rylen Cam. Bucket Cam.
That's bucket.
Yes, bucket.
Oh, yeah.
I was real worried I was gonna have to cancel because I got way sick this on like Thursday.
Oh, you get the coof again?
No, it was just a different flu. We for sure we thought we definitely had COVID, but we took tests and no vid. Just it was like a 2-day flu.
Oh yeah.
Sucked real bad.
I had my booster shot last weekend, man. Had the worst side effects there. It was rough. Had like a fever, had like full on body aches.
Oh yeah.
The
I
booster?
had that the second shot and the booster.
Yeah, the first 2 shots were pretty bad. Was the booster worse?
Yeah, booster was worse for me.
Oh god.
Like the second shot was fine. I just had a bit of a sore arm, but yeah, booster
I got.
sucked.
I mean, I just mostly just slept them both off, but I was fucked up from both the first and second shots. All right. Combat. We're finally not just staring at the top of your head.
That's always good.
It's a world of
Watch him just turn it, and he's just gonna.
It's a big enough forehead, so there's a lot to go on there.
All right. What are we doing?
I saw that bucket.
We asking our questions?
I mean,
Or
we only have a minute to ask them, so we got to figure out what we're asking first.
Well, I know what I want to ask. It's a personal question.
Yeah.
Right.
I was gonna ask about the just ask who's to blame, who or what is to blame about the like the endless winter. Who's to blame? All the questions Dwayne has about his like his lineage and just stuff like that is all kind of like hypothetical questions, and I mean, it's kind of somewhat pretty clear exactly like who his lineage is. It was his mom, and like her parents, whatever. But all that's kind of sorted. The only stuff I would have to ask about that is kind of hypothetical, and I can't really get an answer like that from scrying.
Sure.
Is that all we got?
I'm typing some stuff in campaign chat.
So he doesn't spread the mummy rot. Oh, jeez. Good one, Gary.
It is only spread by touch, though.
There's 4. Got some claws going on there as well, which aren't super friendly.
Give him some gloves.
There's just fancy nails. How dare you?
He's just got them lesbian nails.
Yeah, you just got them the nails done, bro.
I'm looking through my notes, see if there's anything else we have pressing questions on. Maybe we could get eyes on old mate with the blue eyes. If we had a name, you know, the one that called the White Walkers on us.
I know which one you're on about.
Yeah,
Pacific Caltron.
that's the one.
You're lucky you remembered that name, Bucket. Yeah, that's the one. The character.
Yeah. It's on the edge of my brain, you know.
Yeah.
Old Civic Caltrops. Yeah.
I could have just said Steven, you were gone. That's the one. Yeah.
It was Barry, wasn't it? Fucking Barry.
All the questions, bro.
Do we want to have a little spy on the ancient white dragon? See what he's up to? Or old Ace Ventura?
Well, hold on now. We've got how many questions that we've just listed?
Yeah, 5.
We need 7 total.
Oh, sorry, 6.
Oh, okay. You got those important ones up there. I could ask another really important question for my thing, but I feel like it might give away too much. So I don't want to do that yet.
Sure.
If everybody in the party hears it, and if it's what I think it is, nobody's gonna want to go do this.
Nobody's gonna want to hang out with me anymore.
Exactly.
I mean, we could just throw some fun ones in there. Like, we could check in on the kobolds that we left to just, hang out in that old castle or whatever.
The mine town?
There was some kobolds or some goblins or something that have living in a
down the
castle.
road.
Yeah, but we have the power of magic. Oh.
Fucking crap.
What about...
If you give them beer?
Right. No, I don't think they like beer. It was more milk or
No, they
juice.
don't. I was making a joke.
We could check on the simulacrum of Big Wizard Boy.
Oh. Yeah, that guy. We could make sure there are no evil sunflowers in the area.
Specifically sunflowers.
Evil sunflowers.
I do
like
have
the
one
Starspawn
that's
sunflowers.
That's Dwayne related, I
Therum
guess.
Or whatever the fuck they are.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could lose one of those Halyfaen questions and just do one.
Yeah, I have one that's sort of Dwayne related.
Nice. Where is the biggest tree that I can chop?
Who has the biggest tree?
For some reason, Discord had forgotten my mute keybind.
Oh.
Does that every now and again.
That should work.
Oh. That's a good one, actually, Deej.
Yeah, I thought about that. I was like, wait, because it has to. You have to be able to like see somebody or something, from what I understand about scrying.
Didn't someone also tried to kill Halyfaen? I think.
In the
Wasn't
middle of the
that
night
for
one day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Someone tried to stab you.
Yeah. That wasn't a good day.
Didn't we chase that guy down though? And we sort of
No,
found out
he
his
got
deal.
away.
Well, that was the
Or
blue.
was it the
blue-eyed
Dwayne
dude.
guys?
I thought it was the blue
That
eyed
was-
It was that
that was
blue
second.
guy.
Oh yeah, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah, blue
Yeah.
eyes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bluey blue
probably.
boy. I think we didn't we kind of deal with him in a way, or did he just run off and?
Pretty sure he just fucked off. Yeah.
We followed after him and we found him like on the path, and then he kind of.
I thought we had a chat with him.
You talked to him at
We did later on, yeah.
Dinaval, because the trading caravan was there.
Yeah. And we didn't resolve it. He was just like, oh damn it.
It's, like,
Yes.
Fuck off.
He was too powerful.
it's the one quest you've had since session 1.
Damn it.
Yeah.
If people want to ask the like personal ones and think of other ones, while I answer those ones.
Mm-hmm.
We have 7, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
well,
we could go. I mean,
Who's
these
to
are kind
blame
of
for the
similar. Who's
rhyme?
to blame for the end of this rhyme, and is there anything that can help us end the rhyme?
Yeah, I guess that's kind of
I mean, you can like combine them if they're related.
yeah. Who's to
Okay.
blame? And how do we end? I guess how do we end it would be a better one because
Yeah, I
It
mean, we
would
don't really need to
probably
know how it
reveal-
started if we know how to end it.
yeah, I guess that kind of works. It would probably be
Yeah.
one and the same, most likely. So yeah, let's merge that one. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, kind of same for the raid tribes. I only really need to know where they're at because I'm not going to get to them right now.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What are you fucking on about?
Oh, okay. So we do have an
I
extra.
don't know.
You don't even know.
Yeah, we're in a pickle if I don't even know.
That's normal though.
Fair point.
So we just need one more, I guess. If
Yeah, we want to get our full value out of the coupon.
I guess if Halyfaen wants to find out where the potential assassin is.
Yeah, or we could ask, what are the Dwayne collecting Shardolin for?
Ooh, that's kind of a good one.
I thought you'd forgotten about
Yeah.
Nope.
That's a pretty good one.
I did.
Can I slightly edit
Or
my
we
question?
could use it to solve
sure
one of our
can.
quests. One of our more mysterious quests. What of our where the hell is that? You sent us like a screenshot of a quest list.
Probably in the handouts or the chat. Oh yeah, there it is.
Which one? Handouts?
No. Yeah, handouts, November 29th. Here, I'll just reply to it so it'll pop up at the
Got
bottom.
it, found it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
This.
The White Moose, we sorted that, pretty sure.
Yeah,
Dealing with the
White Moose is
cultists.
sorted.
Didn't we slay them?
I mean, there's a bunch of cultists, right?
that. But are they actually?
Gary, do I
Cold-hearted
still
killer.
have the
Black swords, is that the Shardolin?
No, they were the Knights of the Black Sword in Caird and Naval.
Oh, I thought it was
yeah.
like weapons made out of
It's
Shardolin.
complete because it's kind of complete. I mean, they're still alive, but you've kind of left them.
Yeah.
Gary, do
I
I,
mean-
still have that nature spirit with me? I can't
Oh, the-
remember what they were.
The chewing gum.
Chewingas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's hanging out in your beard or something, right?
Still.
it's like it crawls from beard to hair occasionally.
Oh.
Um,
I mean, if we include the Dwayne one, that's 7.
get a snip of this, but you're gonna have to.
You have the most notes, I think, probably, Rylen. Do you have anything that needs answering from quest notes?
Actually, do you that bit?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't have the most notes anymore. Remember my
Oh.
hard drive?
Oh, yeah.
I lost like,
This is true.
everything. I only have
Yeah.
back to session 13.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll stick these ones in because this is more up to date.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well,
Rebels
got some good
in
questions.
Gary.
Black
Oh, that's-
Cabin.
That's the cabin that you're heading to with the supplies.
Revel's End is, or the Black Cabin?
The black cabin. It's where you're taking the supplies from the gnome in Bryn Shander.
Yeah.
Give us supplies to take to his mate there.
I remember that, yeah.
And then just saw it with me cat for a minute.
Oh, and we have a secret quest.
Secret quest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, I think we're ready to ask our questions. What do you reckon, Les?
Yeah. Unless
Yeah.
you
All right,
guys would
so-
rather burn one of those for Dwayne to ask about his owlbear friend. But it's the only other thing I could think of, but obviously
No, I mean...
more pressing matters.
Yeah, slightly. Alright, so Halyfaen's going to go ahead and spend a 3rd level spell slot to cast Moonbeam on the full moon icon, circle, what do you want to call it, and activate the mirror.
Alright. Mirror activated.
I guess it makes sense for Halyfaen to ask their questions first. So they'll stare into the mirror and ask, is there anything that can help us end the everlasting rhyme?
No.
Ask
the
again
fuck
later.
Not fucking 8 ball.
Carries on.
Give it a
you.
shake.
Sides point.
Yeah. Not
Who
sure.
do we gotta kill, damn it?
Mm-hmm.
Then how does this play out, Gary? Do we just rapid fire questions and then you'll tell us all the stuff, or are you gonna kind
I
of...
describe visions that you see.
Okay.
In the mirror. So like everyone can see in the mirror.
Yeah.
So you'll all see it. Right, so question 1 is walking under the Everlasting Rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah. What ends it?
So you ask that, and the mirror is like clouded, and then it slowly transforms into like a mist, and the mist clears, and you can see. Basically, you're kind of looking down on Icewind Dale, just for a brief moment. I'll just get the map up.
Oh.
It's
And
loading.
No.
so it kind of, your vision, it kind of centers, it's very vague with the question you've asked, and it kind of zooms
Sure.
in towards the, like the top bit here. Kinda
I still can't see the map. It's halfway through loading.
Oh,
it's
this-
somewhere in the middle of the sea of moving ice.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I was gonna say,
and-
you look at the stream, but the freaking delay.
It's because it's such a big map.
Desk map. There it is.
And-
Okay, we're good.
And you see a kind of, almost like a snowflake-shaped island situated within the frozen waters. And it zooms in slightly, and just in the center of this island, you see a stone tower, and at the top of it, seemingly crafted out of ice, there's like a crowned skull.
Ooh.
And then it pulls back from that. And it mists up again. And the mists fade, and then you can see a huge glacier. Which you recognize, well,
Is it-
which you would know is the Reghead Glacier in the east of Icewind Dale.
The what glacier?
The Reghead Glacier. Reghed. 'Cause- 'cause it's just a big map. 'Cause it's- 'cause it's just a big map. 'Cause it's- 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 and it briefly, and then almost like the shot changes, so like it flicks through. There's like mists come in, then mists go out again, and you're zooming closer. It seems to have missed quite a lot out, and you can just see what appears to be a huge gyroscope thing.
Interesting.
That appears to just be unmoving and just sat in a large room. And then the mirror fogs back up.
Okay. Interesting.
How did you describe
no idea what that
the
third
tower?
It's like a stone tower, but with at the top of it is like almost made out of ice. There's a crowned skull.
Is the skull on the scale that it would be like on the same scale? It's like it's like the skull is as big as the tower, or is it like a regular size skull from what we can tell?
Yeah, it's like the top of the tower turns into the skull. So there's at the top, this has got the nose and eyes, and then like some horns coming out the top of it.
Oh,
that's ruddy mysterious.
Ruddy mysterious.
Okay. I guess I'll ask my second question. Where are the raid tribes headed? What is their end goal?
This vision shows you, again, it unclouds and you just see all of Icewind Dale.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't appear to move from there. It just fixes on Icewind Dale. It maybe goes up to the north. But it doesn't zoom in on anything specific.
Sure. About as much as what I expected. But just Broman. Cool. Argan, you're up next.
Yeah. What was my question again? Oh, what happened to me and my whole tribe? And all my dreams related. I like it when Gary thinks. I've given him a challenge.
Oh yeah.
So the mist unclouds, and you are staring straight at your old tribe's camp.
Ooh.
But there's no one there. And it appears to be frozen over.
Okay.
And then it pulls out slightly. And it seems to... The direction is weird, but it seems to head off towards the east. And you see a brief glimpse of two... It flies over one other Goliath tribe. And then it seems to reach another one. And there's a few tents that you recognize Goliath made. And a cave. And the large remains of a dead dragon. It's like just the frozen bones of a dragon.
Okay.
In a little plain, which then you can see like caves beyond it. And you would recognize those as... The first tribe was the Sky Tower Shelter Goliaths. And the second were the Worm Doom Crag Goliaths.
Worm Doom.
Yeah. And it seems to hang on the Worm Doom Crags Goliaths more. And you just see someone come out of one of the caves. You can see like a lookout at one of the caves. And you think you recognize them.
Okay, so I know the people at the cave. Okay. And nothing to do with the dreams?
No.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I can show you. So Sky Tower Shelter is that one. And Worm Doom Crag is that one.
So that's our third question?
Right.
Which one?
Lumic was up next.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm done.
Cool. So Lumic's going to ask his question. He's going to ask, where is the crystal pulling him to? He has a sort of like vague general idea what direction to go, but like he wants to know where it is.
All right, yeah. So the mirror unclouds, and you see like where you are now, and then it zooms out into the sky, and the snow is everywhere, and it seems to head far south, almost directly south. In fact, you pass over the forest near Goodmead, the town of Dugan's Hall, into a small set of foothills. And as you zoom in closer, you can see what appears to be a huge scorch mark in the ice and snow. And at the end of the scorch mark, there's it's a weird... From further out, it looks as if you can make out details of it, but as the vision moves in closer, it appears to like fuzz out, as if there's something stopping you from seeing it. But there's this huge mass at the end of what looks like something that crashed in the snow. And you can see a couple of creatures just moving around. And they look like weird armored millipede things.
What the fuck?
Which, make an Arcana check for us.
Millipede things. So an Arcana check. Dum.
Can I make a nature check, Gary?
You can try.
There it is. Oh, Arcana. Ooh, I've got a +2 to that.
17
How
on
do I
nature.
do the thing. I might not be able to do it with this browser.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me quickly pull it up in Google. Mac.
She got the
Yeah,
app
I
on your
guess I
phone.
can't. Okay. Arcana check. Hell yeah, 19.
Nice.
19 total.
Yes, 19 total. 17 base.
All right. You recognize these things as carrion crawlers?
Carrion crawlers.
Not particularly friendly.
Oops.
Yeah.
They look like this.
Oh, jeez.
Ugh. What the fuck?
Oh god.
Let's not go ahead and fight the Nightmare Beast.
They're only,
Please.
I mean, they're quite large, but they seem to just be like scavenging around the wreckage of whatever this thing is.
Okay.
Maybe
they've
they're
got too many
friends.
teeth for a herbivore, though.
Oh, did you make a nature check, Halyfaen?
Maybe we
Yeah, I
can
got
bring
a
him a bunch of
17.
meat.
17. Well, so you know that they're not like overly hostile.
Okay.
They are what their name suggests. They eat like dead meat.
Sure.
So they'll fight for the food,
Yeah.
but they won't like actively attack you.
Fair enough. Dwayne, do you want to ask a question?
All right. We already asked about the how to end the rhyme, so
Yep, I've got notes on that.
Dwayne is going to ask, are assassins on my trail right now? That's basically the question, I guess. Are there any
All right, so
assassins after me right now?
Yes, you stand in front of the mirror. You ask that. The mirror unclouds, and you see what you instantly recognize as Tourmaline.
Oh shit.
And
Okay.
it seems to zoom in towards the Blue Clam Inn. And just in there, you see the half-orc bartender who you thought was trying to poison you.
They hand him some money.
The half-orc speaker sat there with a few others. You can see actually a few kobolds. One of them seems to have got a job at the bar and is just like moving, collecting empties. And in the back, you see two what look like tieflings. One of whom you recognize as the one who attacked you in Koenig. Koenig? No, it's Koenig, wasn't it? Wherever it was.
I don't remember a
It might have been
tiefling.
Koenig where you were attacked.
What's one of the two?
Yeah. Wherever you were attacked, you recognize the one that you before.
Okay.
And another one looks very similar. They got slightly different horns, but they're dressed in the same kind of black leather armor.
All right.
Okay.
Then final question.
Wait, no, you got
What are the Dwayne collecting the Shardolin for?
that was only question 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've got a couple actually. Yeah. Well, we'll ask that one, and I've got one about Dazan, I guess.
So what are the Dwaygar collecting Shardolin for?
Collecting the Shardolin for.
So the mirror clouds up. It seems to point in a direction southwards, but then it doesn't travel. And then just kind of flicks to what appears to be a huge, partially covered fortress in the mountain down south. And it then like flips again.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a huge black constructed creature.
Boy.
And it's hard to tell at first what it is because it appears to be all like hunched up together. But you can definitely make out what look like wings and like a long dragon-like neck.
That's worrying.
And just next to that, you can see quite stocky-looking Dwaygar. You can't see his face. He seems to be looking at this creature.
Mm-hmm.
And just in front of him, there's like a depression in the floor, and in the depression there's like a floating black Shardolin gyroscope. It appears to just be like giving off little blue and purple sparks.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Big old metal stone dragon boy, sure. And I guess I'm guessing, well, not that we get much of a sense of direction apart from being to the south, but that would probably align with being Sunblight, the fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know where Sunblight Fortress is, and it seemed to be in that general direction.
Yep.
You can piece it.
And I guess the last question is, where is Dazan's simulacrum headed?
Let me just mark the that green marker at the bottom is the crash site.
Oh. That's green.
Designs seem like. Oh, so where is it? Where is he now? Where is he headed?
Yeah, what's his goal? If he has like a specific thing he's trying to achieve.
The mirror, and you're all seeing this image. The mirror just shows something briefly that Lumic you've seen before.
Oh.
It appears to be just ever so briefly part of a. It looks kind of like something like the Netherese spire you found, but there are other parts made of the same material, and it seems to be larger, as if it's a huge city.
What was that for?
That was what is Dazan's goal.
Ah.
Netherese were like the ancient magical people, right? They had the sunflower demons or whatever.
And nether region magic.
Cities and stuff.
Yeah. And was that a separate vision to the one that Lumic recognized?
Oh no, it looked very similar to something Lumic's seen in his dreams.
Okay. Cool. I guess at that point the moonbeam spell probably fades.
Sorry about that, by the way. I didn't mute my mic fast enough.
You kind of got a halfer.
Yeah. I had to hack something up.
Yeah, I mean, everyone saw the big, like, Shardolin, looks like a dragon or a wyvern or something like that. Seemed pretty concerning.
Yeah, I'm pretty concerned about how close those assassins are.
Yeah, it seems like quite pressing. The black construct that the Dwayne had, Gary, did it look like it was nearing completion, or like it still had some work? I could tell.
It looked fully built.
Okay.
But there was still Dwayne milling around it, doing some work. And there was what you could see was the chief, just like overseeing it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's on the other side of Icewind Dale from us right now, so not much we can do in the short term. Dwayne, what do you want to do about the presumably assassins in Tourmaline?
I mean, my biggest worry is the people, the innkeeps and everything there knew me and they knew about my dad. I'm kind of worried they might spill the beans, unknowingly tell them, mention my father and Lonelywood, and they might try to get him to get to me. I don't. That's kind of my biggest concern after seeing that.
Cool. 10. We're only like half a day's travel out from Tourmaline. Well, I guess a little bit more because we're in the middle of the forest, aren't we, Gary? Maybe.
Yeah.
A day's travel out.
To get back, it's like 2 hours from Lonelywood to Tourmaline, but it's getting on now, so it's on.
Yeah.
So the sun is setting. Well, no, there's no sun in the sky. The sun would be setting. If it wasn't an endless winter, the sun would be setting.
So what we could do, Dwayne. I mean, we'd have to get back there in a reasonable time frame. We might have to push through the night, but we can potentially lay a trap for these people and kind of lay a honeypot and say, not directly, but have like the innkeeper say, "Oh, Dwayne's back in town. He's staying at X, and you can go find him there." Then we could set up and capture them or do whatever before they get to your dad.
I mean, if they're already there, I mean, if I were an assassin, I'd be moving pretty quick to try and catch my target If we have about how long travel? Almost the same amount of travel from here to Lonelywood as from Tourmaline to Lonelywood.
Yeah, you're about 2 hours from Lonelywood, and it's about 2 hours from Lonelywood to Tourmaline.
Maybe
Is your dad in Lonelywood or Tourmaline?
Lonelywood.
In your vision, make an insight check.
Okay, insight.
Yeah.
There we go. 16.
16. They didn't appear to be in a rush or anything.
Okay.
You couldn't tell what they were saying, but they were just like sat there talking. Everyone else seemed to be avoiding them, and they didn't seem anxious to attract much attention either.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if maybe we can ambush them, hopefully on their way to Lonelywood, like you were saying, kind of trap them, but just I don't know. I mean, between you and I, we would probably know the routes that they would likely take. We'd probably find a good way to ambush them and get the drop on them. Take these guys out.
I'm in two minds about that. I mean, I travel off the path a fair bit, and I've lived in the lonely woods, for majority of my life. So I know the woods very well, but I feel like trained assassins would probably know the telltale signs of an ambush, so it might be quite hard to pull off.
Yeah, I don't never really pulled an ambush. I wasn't the fighting type before this.
Yeah, I'm not really an assassin.
Try and kill them in their sleep like they tried to do to you.
How that could work. But yeah, I guess the problem is knowing whether or not they're going to push through the night or hang out in Tourmaline.
Can't exactly just stay out in the cold all day and all night just to potentially come across them.
Where's our big owlbear friend when we need him? You'll sniff him out, Tiny.
Like the trail shit. So like, you see someone, speak to them, just tell them that we're going somewhere else. Keep them off the track in a sense.
All right, much to think about.
Okay.
And the other stuff?
I have one other idea, Dwayne.
Yes. All ears.
I can't do it today, but I have a spell that would put you into a state such that it looks like you are dead.
Oh?
So we could potentially fake your death.
That's called a lot of grog.
Oh?
I don't know to what end, like how that would help us, but that is something that I could do.
And then they stab the body to make sure they
they come up and just take my head. Take my head. I mean, that's a problem. What if they want to take my head,
Well, you do have some resilience in this state, but you are still vulnerable. It's just
I imagine I can't really be decapitated and make it through that.
No. I mean, the other option is, if you think they're going after your family, we could just set up shop at your dad's place.
Yeah. I don't know. Decisions.
Ultimately, it's down to you to decide what the risk is. We're just here to support you.
It was only 2 days ago, the chase.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was a tiefling. I thought the one that attacked us was some lady, unless there was also a tiefling. And I just didn't make note of that.
It didn't look like a tiefling. I think it might have. They looked like a tiefling that attacked you. No, it didn't look like a tiefling that attacked you. That's all you know. But the vision showed 2 tieflings.
Okay.
Kill the other. Oh, you left that. You left the woman. Okay, iconic. Because you chased after the assassin and you left the woman in the iconic.
The woman.
There was someone following us to the town.
The two that tracked you down in the first place and said that you were who they thought you were.
Oh, yeah. The people that were trying to find me to bring me to... Yeah.
She came in screaming that the other one had been killed.
Yeah.
And then, because you all ganged up, the assassin fled. But you left her there.
Yeah.
She'll find me.
At that time, probably.
That's probably what I was thinking of, was the that person.
Definitely thought about her quite a lot, didn't we?
Yeah, clearly.
Just run after the person. Anyways, back to the trail.
But, yeah. I don't know if we have any pressing business, Dwayne, so it wouldn't bother me if we just set up at your dad's place for a couple of days and just kind of,
I mean, you got delivery to make.
Yeah, we do have that delivery to the Black Cabin, and the Black Cabin's north of us.
It is.
It's
like
northeast.
Yeah, it looks like a couple of days travel at least.
If that's 2 hours, that's...
Are those black lines roads on the map, Gary?
Looks like riverbank.
North
it's
of Lonelywood.
It's the edges of a river.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the black it's because it's like mostly frozen. It's just show you where the edge of the lakes are.
It's only about 2.5 times the amount of travel to get to the Black Cabin. So if it's 2 hours, it'd be 5 hours. So 5 hours there, 5 hours back, plus rest.
I'm pretty tapped for today, so I'd probably want to rest pretty soon, given I just kind of spent a whole bunch of energy doing the mirror.
Yeah.
But I mean, those chaps in the tavern didn't seem like they were, on edge, so it could be some time there.
Me dad, me papa.
Ultimately, Dwayne, it's your decision, at least as far as I'm concerned.
He's all hurt and frail.
Make an intelligence check.
My papa's all hurt and frail, and I don't want him to die.
Who's making that check?
Dwayne. Yeah.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
How smart are you, boy?
Not very. I'm about 10 smart. Yep. That went about how I expected it. 4.
4.
About 10 smart, Gary.
Okay.
I ain't a very intelligenced boy.
Smart boy.
Any way I can strength that intelligence check? Just flex my brain muscle.
Just asking for advice in the group.
Huh?
I mean, they haven't contacted you. So as far as you know, they have no way of contacting you. And they probably just tracked you from where you've been.
Yeah. The only thing, I mean, I don't know how loose-lipped the people in the inn would be, as far as if someone asked about happenings on in Lonelywood or anything that, and
they're outsiders.
Yeah.
And you're local.
Yeah, I guess.
And you help the town.
And if they were avoiding him and seemed kind of shady, I guess it might be pretty okay for a little while. So yeah, I guess we can do our delivery and then head back. I guess we could risk it.
Sure.
But Dwayne thinks about it for a little while. He's like, Dad's old anyway. Let's just...
Fuck. Well,
if it's its time, it's his time.
You know, whether
Maybe-
it's a poison
maybe
blade
Tiny's-
or a heart attack. You know, he's gonna go at some point.
Maybe Tiny's hanging out near the house. I don't know. Dwayne just
Alright.
thinks real hard. Tiny, go protect Dad.
Tiny the owlbear.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, I guess the question is now: do we want to take the 2 or so hour trip back to Lonelywood to have like a proper night's rest in an inn, or do you just want to try and camp out here, or push further a bit and then camp in the woods?
You did the Bruiser that you lit. That is like an enclosed warm area where you can take a rest.
Okay.
You did take a short rest there, so you'd be able to take a long rest as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, I say, I guess rest and then
Wherever.
Yeah,
hit the black cabin or head back. What are we doing?
Black cabin, I
Okay.
think.
And I'll
We've got this far.
tell you, if you let me find the elven tomb.
Oh yeah, I definitely need that long rest.
Jeez, I need to let some fresh air in. Hang on. Let me
If-
just switch
right,
to
Lumic-
wireless real quick.
If Lumic goes around and just checks a few of the things,
Okay.
and like you can just identify from that book, can't you?
What
yeah.
thing? Which thing?
The statues and that.
Oh yeah.
If you identify the statues, you'll see that there's abjuration magic come from them. And the
Oh.
mummy will tell you that these statues protect this place from being found. Unless you're led here by an animal. Which you were.
If only we had an animal companion to lead us here.
Yeah. So Halyfaen, you know that's why you've never seen this place before.
Yeah,
Even though you lived
I
in
did
this
recall
forest.
that we talked about this last time as well. No? But yeah, very keen for a bit of a snooze.
Yeah, so nothing's going to find you if you rest.
So what are we gonna do with the bubby?
He's our buddy.
Take it with you.
I mean, he's chill.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Are we taking Robert with us as well? We got the...
Yeah, we're taking
No.
Robert too.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Robert has one.
Sonar. Sonar the mummy buddy. And Robert the
I feel
plant.
like we're,
Robert
we're
the
trading
shrub.
up here.
The shrub.
The bunny to the shrub.
A shrubbery.
There's shrubbery.
Don't let the Knights of Knee get him.
I mean, probably still want to take watches, I guess.
Yeah, I could
Don't mind taking... Who would be first watch? Alright. Halyfaen will be second
Yeah.
watch.
Should we double up watch or
Nah.
nah? Okay.
Nah.
We'll be right.
We got
If
Sana. He
this
probably doesn't need to
place-
sleep.
This place that can't be found unless they've got an animal.
Yeah.
Probably all right.
Yes,
I think that was my wolf I summoned from the Great Bag of Tricks, maybe. It's there as well.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
it was. It's that says till dawn, doesn't it?
Yeah, 24 hours or dawn, something like that. Let me have a look.
Yeah, it can take around with you. You got Robert the plant.
So if you use it right after dawn, you're set for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can watch overnight with sun.
Sure. Yeah, creature vanishes at next dawn. Right. Yeah, we'll set it down for a nice sleep.
Yay, long rest.
Yay.
Sleepy time.
Do we complete the long rest, Gary?
Yeah.
You do complete the long rest without any.
Yay.
Yeah.
Let me just mark the next day.
Take long rest. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I need to get any different spells for today.
Oh yeah.
How's everyone doing on like rations and stuff?
Do we even actually use them?
Sometimes.
I think you've bought enough that you have some.
Yeah, I mean, I have 9 days worth. Probably fine.
And you got some cookies from Nimsy.
Oh
right.
yeah, Nimsy's cookies. I think Dwayne definitely loaded his pockets up on those.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't see rations. I keep giving mine to the owlbear and stuff.
Sounds about right.
A good sleep.
Oh yeah, death sleep.
Yeah, you have a nice little naps.
Vitality, that was the potion. Yeah.
Right. So you head north.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Halyfaen, you can, once you leave the vicinity of the tomb, you start to recognize a bit the forest a bit more.
Okay. Nice, nice.
And you head north. It's quite crowded in, so the wind and the snow isn't too bad. And you can hear just very faintly off in the distance, like not a scream so much as a wailing.
Okay. Does that sound humanoid or animalistic? Can I tell?
It sounds humanoid, but almost deathly.
Okay.
And
Relay that to the group.
Oh,
can you make a history check?
I sure can. I'm great at that with a +1. And a 3. So total of 4. Love my history.
Big numbers.
Oh yeah.
Actually, make it with advantage.
Okay.
So they're trying to remember if you know it.
That's better. That's a natural 20.
Oh, that's good. It takes you a while. So it's as you're walking in, the noise itself has long since faded. And you finally remember what it was, and you remember there is a banshee in this forest.
It seems like good information to share. Yeah, it's a banshee. They'll probably like suck out your soul or life force or something. So we probably just want to avoid. They're kind of hard to fight as well, from what I understand.
You kept that to yourself.
What's that? How good?
Would have preferred you kept that to yourself. Jeez.
Oh well, now you know. Knowledge is power. Yeah. So
it's like an hour after you've encountered it that you remember it. It's like, oh, it was a
so
banshee.
by the way, it's a banshee. Just chill. Not really. Didn't we have like a room? Was it maybe it was a previous campaign? I can't remember. If there was a banshee that we dealt with. I think it was in the last game.
Yeah, it's in Lost Mine.
Yeah. Never mind. That was like a dream I had. Yeah, there is a banshee in these woods. Don't worry about it right now, though. It's fine.
Too many times for no reason.
Must have been a past life.
Right, so it takes most of the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And around about, so say yourself about 6 or 7. Then you get there about lunchtime. And as you exit the forest, there's a blizzard. And so you can't quite see. You can see no more than 60 feet ahead of you. And it takes another hour or so. Well, about half an hour before you start to see a shape just ahead in the location in the location direction that the copper told you where it was.
Mm-hmm.
And the snow just resides ever so slightly. Just a brief respite from the cold. And you see up ahead of you, perched on the edge of a snowy ridge that seems to be above a gorge, is a all black wood lodge, like raised up the ground on stilts. And whatever path that may have led up to it just seems completely buried under snow.
Okay.
It's the
That
thing.
seems like our destination. It's our thing.
Is a black cabin.
Do we give any of those out in the wastes?
And let's get the map.
Ooh. For a good sign when there's a map.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
And you've got Sana, and you've got Robert.
Oh yeah, the whole gang's here.
Robert's gonna fuck somebody up.
Where did he
Oh
go?
yeah.
Right
Do we
below.
still have flip-flops their body?
I think the wolf ate
I
it.
think the wolf
We have-
ate it, yeah.
We took
Yeah,
we
you
took
all
its
have-
feet.
Yeah, you all have Lucky Rabbit's feet now.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, I forgot about that. Rest in pepperoni.
Fucking flip flop.
He was evil, man, I tell you.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
And Sana. Yeah, so you can see as you get closer, there are icy steps that climb to a snow-covered walkway that clings to the south side of the structure. The building's slumped posture and sagging snow-covered roof, coupled with the broken windows and loose flapping shutters, suggest utter abandonment. Large snowdrifts huddle around the rotting stilts and engulf a nearby woodshed and outhouse. Only the wind seems to visit this sinister place.
Well, shit.
Did we get a sense from our contact that this was kind of just like, not like a place where someone lives, but more like, you know, like a stopping point? Like if you're going on a tramp, there might be like a hut halfway up that you just stay at the night and it's just got supplies at it.
Yeah, it's not a place that people really stay unless be isolated. So
Right.
most people know of it, but they also know that it's been abandoned for years.
Gotcha.
What are we doing here
don't-
again?
Bringing some shit. We got some supplies.
You got supplies to deliver.
Kind of feels like a stitch up though. Now that I look at the state of the place.
Kind of feels like a trap.
Yeah, a trap.
Gary, I saw that smile.
I'm doing
I
something
mean-
uh, good cover up.
Halyfaen's bullshit meter is going off, so they're going to cast Pass Without a Trace on the party. So everyone gets a +10 to stealth checks in a 60-foot radius.
Good.
30-foot radius, sorry.
All right. +10.
Yeah, +10 flat to stealth.
Hell yeah. Well, shall we?
Be right back.
Yeah.
Right, so you can see the stairs are there.
Dwayne just starts fiddling with the wood pile, grabbing
Oh.
some, like tidying
I'm
it
glad
up,
you said wood pile when you said fiddling.
fiddling with the wood. Yeah,
Dwayne starts fiddling.
he's just like messing it out, messing with it, just checking out the logs.
That's a good way to lose all your body heat, messing with it in the snow.
I mean, there's an outhouse there which you can.
Keep your log in your pants, Dwayne. Come on.
There's a snowdrift up against the door of the outhouse.
Dwayne
Okay.
sees the wood, starts breathing heavy, and he's like, I gotta use the restroom real quick.
Be my guest, Dwayne.
You got the outhouse.
Yeah, go on.
I might peek in it just because of curiosity, not for those.
Clear the snow from outside. No, there's not a lot of snow. So it seems like a light dusting as if it has been used, like quite often. And you open it inside, there is like a plank with a hole in it above a bucket.
Nice.
And just like there's a small pile of paper against the wall.
Well maintained for public bathroom.
It's not toilet paper, but you look through it, it looks like scribbles of notes and some like half-finished blueprints.
Is it in a language that we can read?
What languages can you read?
I think we all speak like giant or something. But apart from that, Halyfaen.
I can get
Druidic, Elvish, Gnomish, Giant.
Yeah, common Elvish giant.
Oh, Halyfaen. It's in Gnomish.
Oh fuck.
And you can't really make sense of it. It appears to be Gnomish, but in like a type of code as well.
Okay.
And a lot of it isn't finished. That's probably why it's piled up in the bathroom.
Makes sense. That's where I get my best ideas too.
To maybe use as toilet paper.
Does any of it look used? Does it look clean?
No, the pile like on the floor is clean. Bit crumpled up, but clean.
Yeah.
They aren't doing a snow wipe.
If you
snow
look in the
bidet.
bucket, you can see there's like a few completely frozen pieces and with a little bit of shit.
Don't
Gotcha.
But it looks like it doesn't look like it's been used recently at all.
Okay. I'll bring the pages over to Lumic. Lumic, you're pretty well read. Do you know what any of this means?
No.
Can you read Gnomish?
He does not.
I don't think I can.
You do not. You know comprehend languages.
Dwarvish.
Do you recognize the script? Because Dwarvish and Gnomish use the same type of script.
Okay.
But the words make even less sense to you than the Halyfaen. So you can recognize it as Gnomish, but you don't know what it says.
All right. I'll stuff it in my bag, I guess.
You taking the poo paper?
Yeah, that could come in handy for, starting a fire.
Wiping your ass.
Yeah. I mean...
Keeping you warm.
Yeah, make a little overcoat with it.
You think I don't know how to whip up some kindling, Halyfaen?
I'm sure you do.
I'm a
Dwayne,
pro
but,
carver. Give me a stick and 30 seconds. I'll have a nice pile of kindling that'll work 100 times better than that poo paper.
Dwayne over there with a log in hand and an axe.
Oh yeah,
He's already set. As he's saying this, he's setting up a log on a chopping trunk. takes a big swing, chops it.
I mean, Dwayne, we're trying to be quiet. Maybe don't start chopping wood.
He's like,
my magic only does so much.
Sorry, have it. It couldn't.
I know.
He says that like as he's raising the axe up, you tell him that. And he's like, okay, sorry. Wasn't thinking.
These numbers just from my reference, by the way.
Okay.
Because I forgot the number of the map.
Again, you're probably the most quiet out of all of us.
I got 17 at the moment for stealth.
Yeah, it's
No,
a lot
16,
better
sorry.
It's a lot better
No,
than
I
what
just
can do.
rolled. I didn't mean to roll. Ignore me. I mean, it's a natural 20. I did roll.
With
Plus the
without
you
using
finish from side.
Yeah, that's a 36.
36. Oh god, I've hit survival and I fucking amended survival. Oh fuck me.
Another natural 20.
Oh, wow.
my God.
You're stop wasting them, dude.
Yeah, sorry.
The rest of the day, 1.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Bear, do you want to have a little scout out? Argan will need to come with you to give you my boon, but we can go have a look by ourselves.
Fine by me, let's do it.
Right. Guess me and Argan will do a perimeter as much as we can. We probably can't get back around like the west there seems to be on the cliff, but we'll scout out.
Yeah, there's a big it's a sudden drop off into a canyon.
I say we should just barge in.
Let's go, Lumic.
Don't
Come
want to
on.
spend all this
What are you
energy
waiting
to
for?
go.
Are you heading up the stairs to the front? Or go around the back? Or go around the side?
Argan and Halyfaen are going around the back.
Okay.
Dwayne and I are gonna go up the stairs.
I was gonna kind of just keep an eye from here, I guess. Just kind of keep a watchful eye.
Alright, so you pass by 2, 3, 4 windows. The first window.
Barbarian.
The first window is open. There's shutters on the outside, but it's not locked, and you can just open them up, and they're like clattering a bit anyway. You can see inside there's a couple of tables, and just like a sprinkling of different types of tools on them, but they appear to have a very slight layer of frost.
Okay.
The next room is this one appears to have boards on the inside nailed through, so you can't see into this room.
Gotcha.
The next one, you can look through this one. This just appears to be at the end of a corridor. You can see a large room opened up at the end, and it's dark but not like pitch black. So you can see a little bit, just like a big, large open room at the end, and one door on either side of the corridor. And as you approach this last one, you hear like a flapping noise, and you see there's a pair of tattered curtains inside that are just flapping around in the wind. And this one looks... There's a completely snow-covered bed.
Okay.
And the roof itself looks like... The roof looks like semi-blown off above.
Blown off. Like from an explosion coming out of the room, or just from like the weather?
Just from general wear and tear. There's been
raising the roof too much.
Yeah.
The Bloodhound gang was in there. In the first room, did the tools look like to be from any specific profession, or they just like random, household tools?
They look like, if you looked close enough, they looked maybe like a smith's tools or tinkering tools.
Okay.
Oh, in this room with the flapping curtain, you can also see at the very end a very cold fireplace. Almost like a snow-filled fireplace.
Mm-hmm. So we'll check around the side as much as possible as well.
Uncover that room. There you go.
Oh,
that room's
there it is.
Maybe do half of the corridor. Yeah. And you head around the back, and you're like less than 10 feet away from the edge of this quite deep canyon.
Yep. Probably just kind of do a step forward and just check my footing, make sure like the ground is, stable before I put my full weight on it.
Yeah, the ground seems... It seems stable enough. You can see that it's very slowly been eroded away. But it looks alright where you're standing.
Okay.
You look in the first window here, you can see there's another fireplace. It doesn't look as snow-filled, but there's definitely a fire that went out quite some time ago.
Okay.
And there are... You can check out two empty bookcases. And you can see frost-covered paper, like, tacked to the walls.
Okay.
And there's a few on the floor, just like with a covering of Rime. And you can see just on the floor next to one of the blueprints, it looks like a tiny clay figure of a man.
Little man. Nice. like a human or a non-specific?
This is not. It looks like it's like humanoid in shape, but it
Gotcha.
looks like a really miniature clay golem.
Ooh, okay. Maybe another friend for their family.
So I'll uncover that room as well.
Okay. Yes. Well, can't see around that side, so I'll go back around, I guess, and rejoin the group.
You can't see anyone inside.
Yeah.
What do you see? Anything good?
Same as most of the abandoned. There was like a small figurine in there. I don't know. Seemed weird. Little human doll made out of clay. Or
Ooh.
and doll. Might be a collectible, which probably could grab it.
I like how
Yeah,
there's
it's like-
some
It's
stuff.
like 1 of 20. You've missed 3 of them.
Yeah. It's what are those fucking things called with like the googly heads?
Bobbleheads and all that.
The pop vinyls.
Let's go.
The Funko Pops?
Yeah, it's probably a Funko Pop. They're so exclusive.
So you can see there are 3 windows in the front and 2 doors. Which door do you want to head into? Because the hut is ramshackle enough that they don't look locked.
Yeah. I mean, I could tell you, Lumic, that this first room here, it just seems to be on its own. Like, there's no entry to the main building from there, and it seems empty. Unless you want some weird tinkery tools.
Let's go to the far one.
Let's do it.
Okay, Lumic, how much did you weigh?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you're all going. Okay.
Lol.
You just
I mean,
walk
yeah.
along.
I
It's like
mean,
Lumic steps out, it creaks a little bit, Halyfaen goes across, and then Argan just steps, and you hear
Not so lol.
Dwayne maybe sees the weakness of the wood and hangs back a little bit.
you'd know.
But you
It's
put
like,
your token up there,
it's
brother.
like, that looks like weak wood.
Yeah. Dwayne's just like, oh.
Thanks for the fucking tip, Dwayne.
My lumberjack senses are tingling.
And I need... Oh, yeah, it
Like
like
grin on
creaks when,
Gary's face when we trigger the trap, man.
it creaks when Argan's there, but Argan's like, it collapses just in front of Argan.
Right.
So the floorboards beneath Halyfaen and Lumic just give out, and I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
Sure, I'd love to. A saving throw. Oh, that's a natural 1, Gary,
Oh, wow.
with a bonus of +0.
Oh, wow.
Epic.
Oh, no.
Halyfaen dies instantly, gets impaled by that wood.
Nice.
I mean, yeah.
What are the
Double nat
odds?
ones. Are you guys like quantum linked or whatever? What's
How
that
bad
called?
is this going to be, Gary?
Oh, man, this is
The
like...
quantum computers are like aligned.
massive
I mean,
extremes.
depending on how it goes, I could always transform into like a spider or something and climb up the wall. Help me how far we're falling or what was happening.
So it collapses underneath you, and the supports at the end kind of give way, so it becomes a slope that leads directly to the gorge. And I'm gonna send this to everyone as I do it.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Let's get started on that new character sheet.
Yep. Ah.
Oh,
Oh wow, so I almost maxed out. Shit. Did you guys see that? You did see that. Yeah, you
I didn't see anything.
Yeah. What?
you see that? I sent it to everyone.
I see
Right,
it.
also, I can see the
43.
roles that's in the roll chat game log.
Oh,
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. So you guys slide down and plummet off the edge, and you both take 43 points of bludgeoning damage as you
mean-
hit the ground.
do we get a chance to do something as we're
hold
falling?
on. Is that you said that's hitting the ground? We take 43 damage.
Unless you can do something as you're falling. You're going to hit the ground.
Yes. I could try something here.
Gary, am I gonna take any more damage after I hit the ground?
You don't think you are. It looks pretty solid, and it doesn't look like it's going to collapse again as you're plummeting down towards it.
Good.
As we're falling, I might need to do like a concentration check or something for this. I don't know, but I'm going to cast Wind Wall.
What's the casting time?
1 action.
Okay.
And it's 15 feet high, so I'm going to shape it in such a way that it creates like almost like a trampoline. I'm just going to make it like, concave, I guess, so we kind of hit it at a slope and maybe it, reduces some of the impact.
All right,
and I'm going to make the blowy side down so we don't get blown off it.
To cast it, give me a dex check.
Dex check, just straight
As
dex.
you fell off and you're like, shit.
Sure, that makes sense.
And you've got moments.
13?
Let me have a look. Which way are you trying to aim it?
So
is it just like wall? Does it go in the direction?
Well, you can shape it, I think. So yeah, you can shape the wall any way you choose, so long as it makes one continuous path along the ground. So my idea is that since it's 15 feet high, I could have it go up like 5 feet or something, and then kind of, or even like 7 feet, and then kind of make like a cone inside it, so we can kind of hit the slope and maybe, not have a solid impact.
That's from the ground to point you choose. The wall, it's like 50 feet long. Oh, you can make it up to 50 feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick. All right, you can shape the wall any way you choose, as long as it's a continuous path. I still think it has to be 1 foot thick, though, doesn't it? Yeah,
it does.
If you could do like a spiral of it, so you're definitely going to hit it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to take bludgeon damage from the wall.
But probably not as much as, well, hopefully it'll this on the impact. I don't know.
Worse comes to worse. If Gary makes me take that full damage, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, if I can't do that, I would try maybe...
I'm trying to think of a way to make it work.
Yeah. I might... This probably wouldn't help too much, but it would give me some buffer. I might just wild shape into the chonkiest creature I know, just to take the impact.
Because you haven't got a flying speed yet, have you?
No.
You can't do a flying creature.
I would just wild shape and...
Is it going to be wind wall or is it going to be wild shape?
I mean, I said wind wall, so let's do wind wall and see what happens.
All right. Can you both make dexterity saving throws?
Yes.
As you're trying to adjust yourself in the air as this wind wall's just appeared.
11.
What's your DC?
On my spell?
Yeah.
15.
15. So you both fail that.
Sure.
You're going to miss it. It was like to try and adjust yourself as you're falling. And so the DC, I felt the DC was of your spell save seemed appropriate.
Sure.
Bye, Halyfaen.
I'm unconscious.
So you see this wind wall, and it's like, I'm going to make it. And it's like, you realize it's just out of reach.
Oof.
And you soar past, and you're like, shit. And then you smash against the ground and take 43 points of bludgeoning damage.
Halyfaen is unconscious.
I'm not.
But technically, you'd fall a split second after. You'd hit a split second after Lumic.
Yep.
It's just like a splatter of blood on the ground. And you impact as Argan and Dwayne just watch on in horror.
You fall on Lumic, getting him for that last point of damage.
Were you 1 point off?
Yes, I'm 1 point off.
Bruh.
Gary, this is like the second time you've done this to me.
Are you still alive?
Yes.
I mean, I have 44 hit points. I'm fine. I didn't check. I checked the max damage. I thought, oh god, it's probably going to knock them all unconscious if they hit. Except Dwayne would be fine. So Halyfaen's unconscious.
All right, well,
Lumic is
bleeding out.
just it's 1 hit point. Lumic is alive.
Yeah, I hit the ground and I'm just done. Oh, I'm so done with today.
Why does it not say how tall the gorge is?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
it
going to
says
ask how
100
tall.
It does. It's on the map, 120 feet. Oh, it's not on that map. That's right. Yeah, it's 120 feet.
Checks out.
Right. Yeah, because you've it's collapsed, so you're not falling right from the top. If you jumped off the top, then it'd be that extra bit.
We don't need that extra bit.
Oh no, yeah, 14 d6. Yeah, so it's as if you fell from the stilts to the 120 plus another 2, plus another 20. Yeah, that makes sense.
Gary, stop looking.
Yeah,
It's
I want
fine.
you to find an extra point somewhere.
So I was trying to figure out the damage, and yeah, the damage makes sense.
Well, should we roll initiative for my death saves?
I'm right there. I can
Yeah.
pick
I'll
it
make.
up.
Well, who's got the higher dex?
Out
I mean,
of,
well, yeah, over here too.
Oh, probably Lumic.
11.
Halyfaen's got 10 flat.
That was just all right. Lumic. Well, yeah, roll initiative then, because Lumic might be able to save you in time.
14.
Maybe. I got a 4.
Okay, that's actually good. Means Lumic goes first. Lumic, you have a chance.
What do I do?
Halyfaen is just unconscious, bleeding
How
out.
many chest compressions do I need?
I mean, I think the chest is already pre-compressed at this point.
I mean, if the other guys want to roll as well.
What do I need to roll, Gary?
Do you have a healing kit or a health potion or?
I've got a +1 to medicine. My inventory consists of. I've done this before. Where is it?
You can stabilize them with a medicine check.
Oh, okay. Then yes,
That-
I'll do a medicine check.
All right. DC's 10.
18.
Hey,
Hey!
you stabilize Halyfaen.
I
Yay.
survived a 120-foot drop and then revive somebody.
Nice.
Oh, they're not
Revived
revived.
isn't quite the word. 1d4 hours, right, Gary?
Yeah,
unconscious for?
I can roll that.
Okay.
3 hours. Until you
3
get
hours.
at the bottom of a ravine.
Yeah, nice.
Gary,
Unless there's others want to try and get you out.
I've already got 50 feet
Just-
of rope, so.
I'm just imagining the scene from Simpsons where Homer tries to jump over the ravine and they're just lifting him up and he just keeps hitting the side of the fucking cliff. He's like, no.
I'm trying to
Please
think
leave me down there.
of how we could. Is there. Looking from, I don't know, up here, do we see any sort of a somewhat easy way down?
No, it's like a sheer drop.
All around. Sheer drop all around, huh?
Yeah. For as far as you can see.
Ooh,
It's like the ground beneath is just dropped away, which is why it's overhanging.
okay, even if I took a quick jog and ran all the way around over here, I don't see any easy ways around.
No.
Okay.
Gary,
In
I'm
that
gonna
case-
use my
Oh.
second wind to recover some health.
Okay.
Argan, do you have any rope on you? What do you got?
Yeah, 50 foot.
Oh, damn it, we're 20 feet short even if we tie them both together.
You're both tall.
I was going to say, hang me down, or I'll hang you down.
Grab by the
That's an
ankles.
extra, 7 foot or whatever.
That
you got-
sounds super
You've got
risky.
sonar.
Just chuck him down there. Let's just chuck Sonar down there.
Arms come off.
Yeah, he might fall apart.
Yeah, just throw him down. Say, get him back up
I
somehow.
have a climber's catch. It's just at the bottom.
Yeah.
That could work. You could climb up.
I have a climber's kit too.
Can you? I mean,
if
I've
I'm
just
conscious,
got
I'm just gonna turn into a
crampons.
spider.
can Argan heal?
I can if I punch someone.
Your healing punch.
Punch
Wait, I
Halyfaen.
thought I had a climber's kit. Apparently, I
Wake
don't.
up.
What the heck?
I'll punch Halyfaen back to life. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so you can get like.
life.
So if you do,
Wake up.
so you can get like 100 feet down, drop 20 feet, because you wouldn't take much. You
Yeah, I could do that.
7 points of damage
I'm down for that.
from dropping, and then you can get Halyfaen up. And what level? What level 5? You don't have it yet, do you?
Slow fall.
No, the other one, where you can walk on
Like
walls,
wall running. Yeah.
is at level 6.
Fair.
Wait, no. Where is it? Oh, 2nd level. Oh, 9th level. You can move along vertical surfaces and liquids. I mean, with a climbing kit, you can get back up. So the two of you can get Halyfaen to the rope, and then you can like climb a little bit up to grab the rope.
Shall I just not punch Halyfaen and heal them?
Oh yeah, you'd have to heal them so that they can actually.
That's 1d6
Climb up.
plus 4. So if I like punch the floor, and then I can spend a key point to punch Halyfaen.
Sure.
It's like, heal.
Wake up! Alright, how many hit points is that? Argan?
Ooh,
7.
what's enough in it?
3
Nice.
plus 4.
Get you up.
There you go. Alright.
That's hilarious.
Is that not going back to the other screen? It's 7. There we go. I'm conscious.
Do you know what the DC of that was?
Probably 1 over what we got.
It was a 10 to not fall into the gorge.
Not the most dexterous of people. Pass Without a Trace is long gone at this point.
You're back up on the ground.
Nice.
You can. So this is like partially collapsed, but you can still. I mean, the windows are large enough you could climb through. Or you
I'm
could
not really feeling that of interest at the moment.
you
funnily
could
enough.
like shimmy along a bit and then get in through the door, if you really wanted to.
Halyfaen's feeling a little, banged up and vulnerable, so they're just gonna back up to the dunny and wild shape into a wolf for a bit. So let the other people explore for a while.
All right. So the rest of you going? Oh, did you roll? Yes, you did. For your second wind. Right. So,
I did. Sorry.
so are you still heading into the big room?
Oh, we're back up there.
Yeah, you can get back up. You can
can
either go
I
in
head
through.
into the big room without falling down.
You can go. Yeah, you can shimmy along with a dex check, or you can just climb it through a window. The windows are big enough.
All right, I'm going through a window. Cause fuck that.
All right. So this room contains lingering smells of burnt wood and flesh. You also catch the faint odor of wine. Snow has fallen through holes in the roof, then been pushed into corners by stiff winds blowing through broken windows. The walls and furniture are scorched black, including a table with the charred remains of a book on it. Next to the table On the floor, amid several broken wine bottles, is a mostly incinerated skeleton and a round frost-covered object about 6 inches in diameter.
What's the object?
Oh man.
It's like, forget the skeleton. What's the
fuck
object?
him, he's dead.
The object, it looks like 2 bands of metal around what looks like a piece of coal. Like in like it looks like a gyroscope.
What's with all the gyroscopes?
That's a good question.
And at the minute, it's just sat on the floor, slightly covered in frost.
What's the deal with gyroscopes?
This is like the Dwarven ruins in Skyrim.
I know.
So this is about...
There's random ingots of metal lying everywhere.
Ingots and fucking gyros all over.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see the little spider bite. Click, 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 click.
I'll see. It's...
And then what's inside of those? Fucking gyroscopes.
Gyroscope.
It all leads to Blackreach.
It's there. The object is there, next to the fireplace.
I'll pick it up.
Oh boy.
I don't
Okay.
know what I'm going to do with it.
You
So you
turn
look
to
at it.
ash.
You, like, quickly dust the frost off it. Yeah, it looks like a 6-inch diameter gyroscope with 2 faintly scorched rings inlaid with runes and what's definitely a dense chunk of coal in the core. It seems a bit... And as you pick it up, the core glows. Like the coal itself glows inside. And then burns bright as a candle.
Oh fuck.
And now I need both you to make Constitution saving throws.
Fucking knew it.
I left such a long gap for you to drop it, and you didn't.
I thought you were reading. I thought you were reading the rest of the description.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, from both you and Dwayne.
Fuck me. Yeah.
Wait,
7.
me?
I guess I'm going to go down.
I was gonna go chop
It's Argan
wood.
in there.
Oh, sorry, it's Argan. Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna go chop wood because I was figuring we'd probably need to make a fire
Yeah.
and rest since these two just took a huge fall.
Yeah.
I thought we'd need to
almost
chill.
died. Or Halyfaen almost died.
Yeah, I
What
was
if we
planning to
just
hunker
chill in the
down
plane,
and
though?
chop some wood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Natural 20 again.
Good.
okay. Let me roll in public again. Can I just do one? I can just do from here, can't I? Just, I know where to roll from. I roll from my phone, but I don't want to roll from my phone. Game log. Nope. Good night. Phone's crashed. Where do I roll? Right, okay. I can't show this one to you because it won't let us.
Gary, would you let me cast something?
You don't have a chance.
Okay.
Argan, you take 32 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me.
Lumic, you take 65 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm down.
actually. Doesn't modify. I forgot that on.
Lumic, are you over your maximum, like, negative?
Probably.
Oof.
Oh, sorry.
You don't figure that out, because that's an instant kill if it is.
Did I roll? Hang on.
No, Lumic, that's what you get for touching shit. God damn it. No.
Argan, what's your hit points?
33 altogether.
33. All right, you take 50 points of damage, and Lumic, you take 100.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
Dead.
Okay, Argan's done.
Argan is unconscious.
I think Argan's just straight dead.
No, 15, I have 33 health, I'm
Oh,
fine.
sorry, not Argan, Lumic, yeah.
Lumic's
is
dead.
Yeah.
killed outright, and his body just disintegrates as Argan just blasts back against the wall.
No. Does Argan maybe
feel
get
good
blown
about
out the
joking
window?
And Lumic, I need you to pop into a separate chat with me for a minute.
Oh boy.
I think we've got your channel. Your
My server.
Discord, yeah.
Oh no. 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 This is why we don't touch things. Oh. Oh God. Well, we might need some rest in peace music.
You say this is why we don't touch things, Dwayne, but this is why we don't touch things now. Because fucking Lumic just got turned to ash. I feel bad about joking about it.
Rip music.
Well, I can't hear it. I've got to listen to Strum. Did Strum.
Sad music, maybe? Rip music for some reason brings up a ton of rap. I don't.
Google being Google.
I think it's dead
Look at the old
rappers.
YouTube library.
I think it's all the dead rap. Oh, no.
Triple X Tentacruel.
Yeah, that guy was there. And Tupac.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no. Sad violin music. That's what I wanted. I had one that I pulled up when Argan died.
Yeah. Everybody's getting a free trip to Levistus, huh?
Behind the chainsaws.
Smart. Yeah, okay.
Fucking ads, dude. I almost
Right.
got YouTube Premium today. Might just do
I
it
had
because
YouTube Premium for months.
yeah, I watch so much. It would just like save me time to not watch ads.
Well, I used to listen to like, you know, quote unquote YouTube podcasts in the car, so just help to have like the, you know, you can lock the phone and still have it playing. I know there's like third party apps that can do that, but whatever.
This is exactly it. I think this is the same one I played when Argan died.
Play Despacia.
Jesus Christ, almost 12 million views on this. 60 minutes with the sad violin. A moment of silence for our friend Lumic.
You mean dead friend Lumic?
Oh, the fucking chewinga! God! No! It just keeps getting worse.
Oh yeah, the fucking Chewinga got dusted as well.
The fucking
Sure.
chewinga's gone. Our quest! Lumic, you ruined our quest!
God damn it, Lumic.
Our side quest is ruined.
I can't believe you've done this. Are you gaming after this stage?
I don't know. Depends on when we finish up, I guess.
Yeah. Oh. You're back.
Oh, I forgot the video went off on it.
We had a little service for you, for Lumic.
Thanks.
Right, you would have all heard the explosion and seen the light. Even with where you are, so you can like run back in and see what happened.
I mean, I imagine most of, like, if they picked it up from here, most of this wall would now be no longer a wall.
Yeah.
I know there's still a wall. If you go inside, there's scorch marks.
So there's no actively burning fire?
No, there's Argan lying unconscious against the wall, and just where this object sits, just like a small pile of ash around it.
This is like when I played fucking Kingmaker on the PC, and like it was like a campsite, and it's like, oh, there's scorch marks everywhere around the bed, and I'm like, it seems good to me, and I sleep in there, and a fucking demi-skull attacks me.
Alright, yeah, as long as there's not an actively burning fire, I'm gonna race in there.
Wolfie gonna race in, and I mean, look around, look confused, looking for Lumic. Gonna try and like trip and pick up a scent, I guess. Try and find out where he went.
Lumberjacks are pretty closely related to firemen, so I'm gonna barge in there with my axe. Maybe chop my way in a little bit. I mean, they both got axes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go in there, chop my way in a little bit, and like open up that window so we could drag Argan back out real easy. And yeah, I guess
it's like, it seems like there's very little wind in this room, but you can see the ashes of what once were Lumic just like move around a little bit.
Moving around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess
make a perception check.
Okay, perception.
I'm gonna
probably
drop
a
the
no
form
from
when
me.
I see Argan being, unconscious. If you find any more, get rid of that.
Lumic, do you want to roll?
That's an 8 from me.
Let's see. Yeah, let me roll. Oh, here, let me tell you what I write.
And yeah, so when you stare at these ashes,
oh yeah, in. Okay.
oh god,
So it's just one of those scenes where it's just chaos. There's smoke and ash everywhere, and I'm just, oh god! It's all silent.
Like seem to move, and you look at them. It's like, oh, it must just been the wind. Well, they're like,
I'm going to uncork the healing potion that I have and kind of just like try and pour it down Argan's throat.
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah, you can do that.
Slap him a little bit. Live, you bitch.
Live.
I have spells for this, but Halyfaen is not being clearly right now. 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Cheers.
Just
What a bad roll. What's that? 7 hit points, Argan.
I punch him because I've seen Argan punch people and heal them. No, I'm just kidding.
Argan wakes up, spluttering, and
I'm just like
down where Lumic was.
I'm just looking at Argan. I'm like, what happened to Lumic? Not really.
He fucking blew up.
Then you touch the object.
No,
And it appears to be. It doesn't do anything.
fuck that thing.
Then you pick it up, and nothing happens.
No, pick
What
it
do you
up.
mean he? What do you mean
Kick
he
it away.
blew up? Where is he? Where's his body?
Picked up that thing and he literally blew up and he's turned to ash.
Lumic, trying to
Didn't know
roll
where
again.
he went.
Did you say
Just
something?
look at the ground.
Yeah, roll again.
Okay. Oh fuck! Thank God.
There we go.
Nat 20.
As you're looking around, Halyfaen, you look down towards the ash where Argan pointed,
Mhm.
and it seems to like rearrange itself and almost spell out words as you're
Okay.
looking at it. and it says, "Fix thing, extra ring."
Fix thing, extra ring.
And you stare at the object that Argan is holding.
Do you know anything about this arcane stuff, Dwayne or Argan?
Not a damn thing.
The worst one to get this in grade.
Yeah, no.
I don't know shit.
Well, me neither.
With 22. You look at the ashes reform slightly, and it says Argan written in the ash.
Yes.
Well, tell you what I can do,
Sorry,
Argan.
not Argan. It says Lumic. I'm getting all confused.
Lumic XOXO. If you had to rate your intelligence on a scale of 1 to 20, Dwayne and Argan, what would you rate yourself at?
In 10.
10? Argan?
12.
Okay.
Not the most intelligent.
Argan, Lumic, can you hear us? Can you understand us?
Lumic, make a roll.
Guys, I've heard of a board that'll let us talk to him.
The Luigi board?
We gotta go to the nearest Walmart and get one.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The word yes appears in the ash.
Okay.
So don't be talking shit about me.
I guess I'll ask.
Alright, can you stay in this speaking ash state, Lumic? I don't understand how this is. Is this something that you can maintain?
Intelligence that you wouldn't understand.
Is this something you can maintain indefinitely?
Do you need us to rush to fix this thing, or can we take our time?
Do you want me to make another roll?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that was
nice.
bad.
It doesn't answer that, but it says check rooms.
Okay.
Well, Dwayne, this place seems very hazardous, and me and Argan are both,
Yeah, I'll inspect.
gripping onto life.
I got you. I'm gonna first.
Imagine Argan and Halyfaen holding each other in the corner while Dwayne goes and checks room.
Yep, I'm gonna walk over to this room here first.
Alright, that room is filled with barrels of what look like wine.
Okay.
And but they are you give it a tap and it seems completely frozen solid.
Okay. Nothing else in the room, huh?
No. What's your
Passive investigation is 10.
perception's enough? 11. It's you see there's barrels and you can't see anything else of interest that you need right now.
Okay. I'll check the other dark room that we haven't seen.
Oh, you haven't been in 6 yet. Sorry, you haven't been in the middle one. They looked in through the window, but you don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So you might want to check every room.
Yeah, I'm just checking the gray ones for, this one.
Yeah.
A little bit
that
of character
room
knowledge, I guess, but
is
for player knowledge.
a bedroom. The window is boarded up from inside. There's a fireplace that looks like it has been used.
Okay.
And there's the double bed itself is a bit saggy. There's a bookcase containing some folded clothes, a few blank sheets of parchment, and a set of calligrapher's supplies. Next to the bookcase is a soot-stained hearth, wherein a scroll lies amid the ashes.
Scroll. I guess, check out the scroll.
You grab the scroll, you open it. It looks like a letter.
Something I can read?
It does, yes. It says, Macredus, I've had enough of this damned relentless cold. I feel it creep into my bones, my head, my heart. I'm heading back to 10 Towns for a decent meal and a warm bed. I fear this endless winter has numbed your mind, and any tinkerer worth their chains can see the summer star is a fool's errand. Maybe without me here to incessantly complain to you, you'll finally snap out of your obsession.
The what star? Sun and the what?
The summer star. I'll stick it in the chat once I've read it. If you truly insist on dedicating your remaining days to this doomed project, might I suggest that a 3 is better than 2? I considered telling you before, but you were particularly rude about the dinner I made last night. May the light of the morning lord protect you. Copper.
Okay. As I read the 3 is better than 2, I think to the object, did it have 2 rings?
It did have 2 rings.
Okay. All right, and with that, I mean, maybe I don't know if this is worth giving the room any more of a look over, or just move on.
There's no containers or anything, so it's like you've got what you think might be of interest in this room.
Okay. Who's carrying the supplies? Maybe go through that real quick. If it was Copper, did Copper give us the supplies to bring here? Was that from Copper?
It was just provisions.
Okay.
It was like salted meats and tinned stuff.
All right, I'll check another room then.
7 is a clearly abandoned bedroom.
Okay.
And there's like a snow-covered bed and a snow-filled fireplace, but there's nothing else in here.
Nothing else in here. All right, the final room. Let's check this sucker out.
The conversation that's going on the side that you know about is like, the fuck, man.
Seems fair.
Lumic's putting 2 and 2 together with the barrels of wine, by the way.
I mean, that's for the wake.
Yeah.
We don't do our boy justice. Secret.
In that room,
Yeah.
there's a fireplace, 2 empty bookcases. You can see the frost-covered blueprints as you get closer. Is that what they are? And you see the tiny clay man on the floor as well.
Nothing else?
Nothing else. You see the blueprints and you think, oh,
Okay.
that
I
might
guess
be
I'll
useful.
grab those blueprints.
While he's doing that, Gary, I'm going to pop a detect magic. I'm going to spend a level 1 spell slot for that. And just kind of... I don't think it can see through walls necessarily. Let me check, actually. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I guess as I go into this last room, I'm going to say, rooms are clear. There's no hostiles in here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, spell can penetrate most barriers, but if it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt, it cannot see through it. But yeah, 30-foot radius, I'm going to do like a circuit and see if I can see anything magical.
Alright, the object that Argan has had, which is now placed on the table, didn't want to hold it for too long, that gives off quite a bit of magic.
I'm not surprised.
What does?
That.
The object.
The gyroscope.
Yeah.
For 100 points of damage, I hope it gives off some fucking magic.
Evocation, I'm assuming.
There is a residual order of transmutation magic about it.
Okay. Interesting. Does the little golem give off any magical aura? Or the little clay statue, I should say?
It doesn't, but you can make an Arcana check as you walk around and examine it.
Sure. Not super strong on that. 9.
9. Yeah, it just looks like a little clay model.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Of course it is.
I'm gonna go check this, like the detached room.
Oh yeah. Do you give the blueprints to anyone that you found?
I'm gonna, if there's a table in here, I'm just gonna kind of lay them out and dust them off real quick, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna check that other room really fast, but let's give these a look over as well. I mean, if we've got to fix this thing, we should figure it out.
Yeah.
I guess as I mean, I don't know if it's worth checking the room we were already in, but I could check that on my way to the other room. The big room, I don't know.
The big room.
The explosion
can you
room.
make an Arcana check with advantage? As you're scoring over the blueprints that Dwayne's just slapped down on the table.
Still not very good at 9.
It's like it's almost like a foreign language to you.
Yeah. Not into that
It's
magic stuff.
The object is meant to do something, but you can't figure out from these notes and blueprints what it's meant to do.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check that room. Give it a real good rooting around. Looking for any ring-shaped objects. In that room, which looks like it, you've seen enough workshops to know this is a workshop. There's a set of smith's tools, a set of tinker's tools just spread across the wooden table. There's some like odd bits of metal just scattered around. There's nothing circular. There's nothing that looks like another ring for the object. But there is, you probably guess, enough metal to make another ring.
Okay. While I was doing that, I'm going to check these other rooms, see if they get off any magical auras.
And Dwayne, make a investigation check.
Yep. Please be a good one. 16.
Oh, 16. Nice. You do see underneath the table what appears to be like a metal, like a molten device,
Okay.
which would seem to, if you put molten metal in it, would create a ring that might just fit the device. It's in the other room.
Okay. Is that something I can pick up and move to the big room over here? Okay. Pick that up, move it to the big room. I guess I would need like if we've got a melt some metal down, I would need a some kind of
fireplace
receptacle to heat metal in. Did I see anything like that in my investigations?
I mean, it looks like this was designed so you could place this in the fire itself with the metal in it, and it would
melt in there. Yeah. All right, yeah, I'll bring that in there. I'll maybe just pile the scraps of metal on it, bring it in here, and then go get some wood and start building a fire. And just I'll relay to Halyfaen. Yeah, we gotta melt this metal down and try to make another ring. I mean, I don't know if we can do this somewhere else. We still have other pressing matters, but I mean, our buddy just got disintegrated, and apparently fixing this ring, I mean, he wants us to fix this ring, so honoring his last wish. But I don't know if we have to do that here, how pressing it is, and all that. What do you think?
I don't know how adding more rings to this would help. Sounds like it would just make it more powerful and disintegrate us, but I don't know about this kind of stuff.
Can I look at the blueprints? Give it my best Arcana attempt of some kind.
Yeah, make an Arcana check with advantage.
Oh.
Please give me good rolls. Nope.
You want me to
That's an
look at this?
advantage? Right.
Yeah, I got a 2 and a 5. I have no
Because I
bonus.
haven't had a look yet.
Yeah, Argan, you can give it a try.
Yeah, you want me to make another roll?
Yeah, you can do.
God fucking damn it.
21.
Jesus, dude,
Just saying.
we're screwed.
I'm going to come over to the dust pile and I'm going to ask, Lumic, is this dust you or are you someplace else?
Lumic, make another roll.
Can we
Argan?
move you, Lumic? Can we move you?
Oh God. Argan, you recognize it's like you just get like a spark of inspiration from somewhere. You look at the blueprints and you look at the object, and then you remember what Dwayne said about like making another ring for it,
Yeah.
and you're just like staring at it, and it appears as if this device was used to control the weather, or designed to control the weather, but without that third ring, there was no way to contain the energy. So if you could create a new ring, inscribe the runes on it as they are on the other two rings, and then just adjust the device a little bit, you could probably fix it. And now, Lumic, roll again.
Okay.
13.
13, that's better. And Halyfaen, as you're looking in the ash says, "Make ring, fix me."
Okay.
Only we had a
Dwayne?
real good wizard. We could like put Lumic in the little clay man.
Dwayne, we're going to need a big fire.
All right, yeah,
We need to chop wood.
Dwayne is getting a fire going.
yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
You want to go grab the smith's tools as well from the workshop?
yeah. Do any of you have any experience with runes? I mean, I can't imagine a crude plain ring is gonna work. I don't have any experience with. I mean, I guess carving is kind of the same. That might work.
You can see the runes on both the rings around it are exactly the same.
Yeah, I guess with
if
my
you just-
carving experience, I
If you
might
just
be able
copy
to.
them.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I didn't think of that. My carving experience might play into this. So yeah, I'll go get the smith tools and I'll go chop up some wood.
Hold up. Try and hold up. Would I have an inclination, Gary, if this kind of task, making the ring and doing the runes would be more of a dexterity, like hands based thing, or is it more about the person's intellect?
Writing the runes is going to be a dexterity arcana check.
Okay.
So it'll be your
Do
dex.
you want me to roll?
It'll be your dex with your arcana modifier. So
I'm
if you're
just
proficient-
concerned. Sorry, go ahead, Gary.
if you're proficient in arcana, then it's going to be a dex roll with your proficiency bonus.
Yeah,
If anyone is proficient in arcana.
not
Nope.
me.
I have high dex though. I mean,
Yeah,
decent. I am
my
at a 16 to dex.
My concern is that we trigger this thing again, and then we lose another person.
Yeah.
I think just based on that, you're somewhat dexterous, right, Dwayne? And you're topped up. You haven't fallen off a cliff or got hit by a fireball.
Your boy over here is pretty dexterous as well.
Yeah, but you were about
yeah, but
dead.
you also just got hit by a fireball.
This is
you
true.
Can't take another one of those.
I'm also on natural 20s all day at the moment, so
I can't take that risk. We lose another person.
That's fair enough.
I also
I'm
do
going
have like
to-
luck points I could use, I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to burn my my last third level spell slot, and I'm going to put enhance ability Cat's Grace on you, Dwayne. So for the next hour, well, the main effect of this is that you have advantage on dexterity checks. I assume that would entail dexterity arcana, however that works out.
Well,
I
let's
mean, if you
melt the
also have
thing down first. Let's melt up the ring because
Yeah,
we
I guess
gotta
I
melt.
can do it after you. Yeah.
We gotta
taking
melt.
out
That's why I was gonna
down.
make the fire. We
Yeah.
gotta melt this ring and make it. Even if we're not confident we can get this thing made, maybe we can move the ash, take the thing, take the ring, and go to somebody who can. Maybe we can find some kind of skilled. What are they called?
Tinkerer, Smith.
Yeah. Some kind of
Yeah.
smith or somebody. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Let's get this ring made and then let's see what we can do. I'm good at carving, so we can give this an attempt. But I just had a thought. Maybe in the activation of this item, maybe we could get our old buddy Sonar to do that part.
Yeah, we could.
He just like stumbles in through the door.
Sonar, my dude.
What do you need help,
bro?
We might need you to hold a thing in a little bit. We gotta get it made, but you good at holding things, Sonar? You got hands, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Best hands in the game.
That's all you need, Sonar, is just hands. You're perfect for this job. Yeah, so let's
Keep a great track record with companions.
Dwayne's gonna make the hottest little fire he's ever made.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, you get that fire going, and as you look at the ashes again, and Lumic, what do you write? Just say what you're gonna write.
I'm gonna say object dead.
Object dead.
We know Sanar's dead. He's a zombie.
Does he mean the Joris thingy? Gyrosphere?
Maybe.
Like, were you too late, or?
That's what I was getting out of that, but
Yeah, make another roll, Rylen. Lumic.
That's more like it.
There we go. He he writes summer start inert. Fix good.
What?
this cryptic shit's not helping, man.
It's not fucking
So-
cryptic.
If we fix
is to
it,
us.
it's not gonna explode. Is that what we're trying to understand here?
But Bucket knows what he means. Halyfaen doesn't, I think.
Yeah, Dwayne's super dense, so he's not.
And I'm dense in real life, so fuck me.
I don't know what a summer star is, but I don't see how that's related.
This is
You've
the
got the
summer.
letter
Shop.
that's
Yeah,
Dwayne knows
I
that,
definitely relayed the letter. I showed you the letter and everything, but
No.
And I mean, the letter directly points out that it needs another ring,
yeah,
so you know that, and it calls it by name.
yeah.
All right. We're probably okay then, Dwayne. Let's get this done.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, it's gonna take a couple of hours at least.
All
Get
right.
the fire hot enough. Get the metal.
Yeah, I'm gonna like core out a log, kind of. I'm gonna find like a nice little stout log, and I'm gonna kind of core it out and set the thing on top of it, kind of like make basically like a mini wood burning stove out of the thing. Core it out, build a hot fire inside of the log, and have it just sort of just pumping all the heat straight up into the mold thing.
Yeah.
I guess once we think we're about to reach the final stages is when I'll hit Dwayne with the enhance ability. If you're going to be the one carving it, Dwayne.
I mean, I think I'm our best bet at carving these runes.
Yeah, so I'll hit you with advanced ability, Cat's Grace, which gives you advantage on dexterity checks, and if you happen to fall from a 20-foot drop, you take no fall damage.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that would have been good for some people.
Yeah, a little more than 20 foot for that previous drop.
It would have helped, wouldn't it?
No.
Oh.
Try 6 times 20.
And if only Lumic had drank this fire resistance potion I had.
Yeah.
I think Lumic doesn't touch everything he sees.
Yeah, that too.
You would have done the same fucking thing.
Oh yeah, of course
Come
it would
on,
have, but that's not the point.
It is the point.
Alright, so we're making the ring. Ring made,
Oh,
or
yeah.
we succeed in making the ring?
Yeah. And Lumic has just been hanging around.
We might give. I'm gonna take the little clay while I'm waiting for the thing to heat up. I'm gonna take the little clay man and just set it near the ash.
This is a little friend.
Yeah, just a little buddy. Be like, yeah, you can do whatever you want with this, Lumic. I don't know what you can do, buddy, but
So the ring is formed, and then you let it cool. You can just dunk it in the snow to make it cool down, and it's still pliable enough that you can carve into it.
yeah, I gotta make sure it's annealed, Gary. You gotta make sure it's annealed, so it's in a nice soft state, not brittle. If we harden it too quick, we might harden it and make it brittle. We don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Deej knows these things. I don't know
Real
about.
life experience here.
Deej knows about metal work. I don't know so much about Dwayne.
So you grab the tinker's tools.
Yep.
Because they're a lot more refined than the smith's tools, which were perfectly good enough to make the ring, but to engrave on it, you need something more delicate. And so you've got the enhanceability.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and in Dwayne's wood carver set, I think he has like a little one of those monocles. Give him a little bit of zoom vision so
Like
he
a
can see like
jeweler's
some
monocle?
fine, like a jeweler's eyeglass thing, so he can do some fine carving work. So he sets that in his
Cool.
eye.
Yeah,
Nice.
woodcarver's tools.
I am proficient with wood carver's tools. I don't know.
Do you know about tinker's tools?
Oh, just like for the actual carving itself, that'll help. Right, so
With my new whatever
it's-
Halyfaen's thing, what is yours bonus me up for?
Essentially, advantage on dex checks.
Okay.
okay, yeah, so roll.
Dex-based checks.
Yeah, since you don't have proficiency in arcane, then just make a dex check.
With my bonus index or no?
Yeah, so a d20 plus 3, and that's it, because you're not proficient.
Advantage or no?
With
Yeah.
advantage, yeah.
Okay.
From enhanceability.
All right. Dexterity with advantage. Please, something good.
Cool.
Not great. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and use my luck point.
Seems fair.
I'm gonna use a luck. Does that mean I roll just an additional
Did you
d20? Huh?
Did you say lucky?
Huh?
I can't remember you taking that.
Yeah, I have lucky. That's
All
the one I took. I should have used it earlier, but I forgot about it a little bit ago.
Yeah, I completely forgot you took it.
Yep, me as well. Even
Yeah,
though I
so
went over my
roll-
skill sheet, my sheet a little bit earlier. So yeah, I don't roll double. I just roll another die, right?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Oh my! Seriously? Okay,
Wow.
Move.
it's a fucking 9. God, dude, the D&D Beyond does not want us to succeed. It wants us to only get good
No.
rolls on the stupid shit.
I need to
It wants
succeed.
Lumic to be gone for good.
God, these rolls.
Seriously, we only get good rolls on stupid shit.
Yeah.
So doing your engraving, and you get some of it done, but it feels like your hands are cold. You're not warmed up enough. And you need
Fire. Right in there.
and you look at your wood carving tools, and then look at the tinker's tools. And maybe if there's a way to combine the two, so you have your skill from the wood carving
Yeah,
helping.
it's kind of what I was trying to get at with using like my monocle or whatever, and So yeah, I'll just be like, God, okay. He wipes some sweat off his brow, takes a drink of some water, and then I'm gonna like roll out my little, it's in a little roll, and roll out my wood carver's tools, and I'm gonna try and use some of that stuff. Maybe I have like a file and I can sharpen some stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna just kind of
you mess around a bit.
Yeah, mess around a bit.
And yeah, it takes like an hour, and you just refine your tools that you're using. And so now you can add your. How long does enhanceability last?
An hour.
Okay. Yeah, you're still good. You can now add your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so what's that do? Because the woodcarver's tools aren't really a thing.
Oh, you got proficiency, so now you can add a +3. So you have the advantage, and you have the +3 from Dex, and another +3 from proficiency bonus.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Oh, wow. Natural 20 as well.
A fucking 20. Okay, so that'd be 26.
You're completely in the zone, and you're just very slowly, methodically tapping away. And you hear like the ash scatters around a little bit, and you see little pebbles just picked up at the floor, and just like each one of them shoots at each of you. And you're almost certain you can hear like a very faint laughing.
Is he fucking with us?
No, he's just fucking with us. Maybe what did the trick is Dwayne like rolled one of them frozen casks of wine over and thawed some out and took a little. Like, I need some sauce, man.
Sucked on the wine ice cube.
Yeah, I need some sauce. Calm my nerves. Yeah, so I'll do that. We'll carve that thing up, and then I'll do my best to assemble it. If successfully carved.
Yeah, it looks, as far as you can tell, it looks exactly like the other ones.
Okay.
I'm going to stand back in the back corner.
With the tools you've got, you can like modify the actual Summerstar itself to accommodate another ring.
Mm-hmm.
And it clicks in place. And you're like looking at it, it's like, you think it's done? It appears to be solid enough.
Okay. And I think I'm just going to kind of just carefully holding it, watching it very carefully. I'm going to kind of just walk it over to by the pile of ash, and I'm just going to stand there just looking at the pile of ash, looking at the gyroscope thing, the Summerstar. And
sorry, did you what part are we at? Is the ring?
The thing is fully assembled.
Yeah. The ring is assembled.
I'm holding it, and I'm sitting cross-legged in front of you, just kind of holding the thing, looking at your pile of ash.
Yes. Attune is what you see in the ash.
Yeah.
I have to attune to it, or you?
There's like in the mix of ash and like some sparks from the fire and that, right? And it looks like it's lit up, and it says attune.
Okay, so I guess I'll just exactly like I said, I'll just sit there holding the thing and kind of just meditate on it, I suppose.
It like a newborn egg.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit there and hold it, just sitting crisscross and just holding the thing.
I have full faith in you.
Oh, oh god. I don't know if I want to waste my fire resistance potion, but maybe I have that uncorked at the ready next to me if this thing starts to go south.
You unleash, you open your mind to it, and you're like, there's a connection. You feel attuned. And you now know that you can cast the Control Weather spell from this.
Okay.
Oh,
without the need to be outdoors, like is usually needed. And so, like, with that realization, it's like this was probably built by whoever was here, or Bakridis, because you saw the letter, that he intended to build this to try and reverse the rhyme itself.
All right. Bakridis we heard about, right, from Copper.
Yeah, Copper told you, and it's at the top of the letter as well.
Okay. Yeah, I remember the name in the thing, but I was trying to think of where I heard it. But now I was thinking of that, and then I was thinking of like the whole Netherese magic thing, and I remembered Macretus. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gotta do with freaking control weather here.
You use an action, and you can basically you look outside, and then the blizzard's still coming on outside.
All right, yeah. So Dwayne's
it's got worse and worse. I mean, it's taken like a few hours now, so it's like late afternoon, and there's a terrible blizzard outside. So you can control the weather, which will affect 5 miles.
Oof.
How long has the everlasting rime been going for, Gary?
2 years.
2 years, okay. So, yeah, Dwayne's sitting there, and he realizes, he realizes he can control weather with it or whatever, and he just starts in his meditative state. He just kind of puts himself in his little mind palace, and he's just thinking about like a nice warm day when he was younger, out just chopping trees and frolicking in the meadows of Lonely Wood, and yeah, you're just gonna kind of just picture warm weather and do with that what we will.
Yes, you do that, and the summer star in your hand glows warmly.
Oh god, it's happening again. Dwayne, get away.
He hesitates, but he keeps going. He holds strong.
It kind of like pulses a bit, and you feel like a warmth just wash over you. And the room itself suddenly feels like a nice, for the first time in ages, seems like a comfortable temperature. And kind of like it just continues to pulse. And over the next 10 minutes, the weather outside just begins to calm down. And while the sun doesn't come out, it gets noticeably warmer outside and within the cabin. And then the summer star starts to... You start to see like little cracks appear in some of the rings. And the lump of coal in the center, little bits start to crumble off.
And it turns to a diamond.
And you feel it in your hands just lose all power completely. And then there's a bright flash within the cabin. And you're all for a second momentarily blinded. You hear like a thud, and you turn, and as your vision comes back, you see in the place where the ashes were, Lumic just stood there.
Oh, jeez.
Looking fully healthy.
Oh, is he clothed?
He is clothed.
Oh, wow.
And you all feel... You feel warm from the effect of the control weather spell. And you feel hearty yourself, so you're regain all your hit points.
Nice, let's go.
Nice, I lost none.
Best healing potion ever.
And and there's like you feel like a deeply hidden warmth within you. And can you all make religion checks?
Legend.
Jeez, Gary, you're making me roll again.
16.
17.
Oh, wow.
19!
No, 19.
And Argan with an 18.
Nice.
No,
It's
I haven't
rolls.
seen it. Where's Argan's roll? Religion
You got
7. Oh,
7.
damn it.
That's enough.
I was just hoping to fill in the numbers.
It's like a group chat. You all hear in your head, "He is a blessing from the Morning Lord." And now you all have the blessing of the Morning Lord, which means
My gosh.
each day at dawn, you gain 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Dang, how long does that last?
I'm glad you died.
indefinitely.
Oh
my gosh.
Oh.
Hell yeah. How long do temporary hit points last? Just till we lose them?
Until they're lost or you get ones to supplant them.
Now I can survive a bigger cliff, Gary.
Nice.
And temporary hit points can't heal you.
Hmm.
I think we discussed that before. So they act as a buffer. More than actual hit points. And Lumic, you can tell them about this weed floating head with the blazing eyes that you saw. They called itself Macretus.
Yeah. He
And,
was supposed to get the supplies that we were supposed to deliver, which we can do neither now. And
Where's the Chewinga, Lumic?
he said that Dwayne, you can drink all of the wine.
Yes.
The wine that's
Oh my God.
it's beginning to thaw now because you've made it warmer.
Boy. Well, I'm glad you can make it for your wake, Lumic. Let's have a party.
Yeah, no
And
kidding, right?
You look outside. It's
Yeah, there was a good question asked. Gary, what happened to the Chewinga?
the Chewinga is fine.
Okay.
Oh.
It knew what it was doing, and it kind of the way it jumped into the rock when you almost fell to your death in the mine.
Oh,
It kind of like it jumped into the fireplace that you were standing nearby. So it was hiding in the hearth until you were done.
Yeah, I say, what happened to the Chewinga? And he just like pokes his little head out of the
It like
fireplace.
sticks its head out of the fire that's still there, and it just gives a thumbs up.
I suppose it's an
And then-
elemental being.
Jumps back into Lumic's hair.
yes.
Little buddy.
And here we got some good time going. So you look outside, and the snow, you can actually hear the drips of water as some of the snow's beginning to melt outside. It's dark because it's getting to early evening now. And you don't hear the blowing of a blizzard. This seems like a humid night.
Wow.
And you can
Oh.
step out onto the veranda.
Dwayne's gonna take one of them wine barrels, roll it out, and we're gonna chill on the balcony and enjoy the nice, pleasant weather. Have
So you-
Robert comes over and hangs out, and we eat some berries.
You sit there for maybe an hour or so,
Dips
Just
his roots
in-
into the wine.
enjoying the wine, enjoying the company. Of
Ooh, wine berries.
not being cold for the
Yeah.
first time in 2 years. But you can still see, because it's clear enough within this 5-mile bubble, that it's still cloudy. There is still a blizzard far off. But at this moment, you've got warmth and companionship.
Nice.
And then you hear a...
Oh.
Your microphone cut out for like.
Discord made it easier.
You hear a scream kind of echo through the sky above you.
Oh boy.
Oh no,
And you
That would
see
kind of create some attention.
the rock.
a huge bird flying hundreds of feet up. And it kind of skirts by you and then flies off in the distance.
Whatchamacallit? Someone that flies across, didn't they? I can't remember who it was. We
Yeah,
got
it's
told
on
about
the-
it in a tavern.
The
The-
Frostmaiden.
The Frostmaiden that rides on the rock, right?
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
Dwayne the
And
Rock
you-
Johnson.
You follow where the rock goes, and then your vision is drawn down to the far horizon. And it's dark, so you can't see all the way, but it's maybe 200 feet you can see. And you can see a group of shapes, of figures heading in your direction.
Oh boy.
And there appear to be maybe 3 or 4, like, humanoid figures walking in towards you. And about 4 small flying creatures with them.
You gotta leave. Like now.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll end it.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
finally.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Actually,
I'm pretty tapped.
Before we end it, you hear the noise. You hear the noise, which is not here, is it? Hang on. You hear the noise? Where is it?
We hear the noise. Oh.
We heard that noise before.
You've heard it a couple of times.
It's the fucking White Walkers, is it not?
Yeah,
The
White
Light
Walker.
Walkers.
The cold light walkers.
And you make out the shapes of them,
Oh,
of about
God.
3 or 4 of them, and a figure that seems to be leading them. And you can just see bright blue eyes in the
He's
darkness.
called it.
Fuck
This
that
dickhead.
guy.
And that's where we'll end it.
Oof.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta run. I am tapped.
Can't run. This is the decider.
The decider.
I got no
This is where we
physical
find
spell
out.
slots left.
Lumic will die and he will stay dead.
Yeah,
And probably me as well.
probably me as well. Good luck, Dwayne.
You got sun now with you.
They'll find Dwayne in the outside
Oh,
toilet holding his word.
Comforting Gary.
Oh, that was a stressful one.
Yeah.
It was.
All those
So-
desperate
How many times have you
rolls.
died now, Lumic?
I'm not gonna lie. I almost just kind of closed my computer and walked away.
Couldn't blame you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oof.
it took a minute to get over that.
that was rough.
100 damage.
Let's see. So that's what, 3 times almost dying and 1 death?
Nice. I think that's 2 or 3 times almost time for Halyfaen.
You did almost kill me as well.
I don't.
You almost killed yourself.
I did kill myself.
I think Dwayne's maybe gone unconscious once. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Can't remember what it was 2.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. But I think I went down once, and that's
Gary,
it.
do I still have all my stuff?
All right, yeah, you got the stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, you've got
Just
everything
fully
you have.
rematerialized.
Yeah, that was the blessing of the morning, Lord. Oh, there is one more thing that you find that I forgot to mention
Oh.
because you didn't examine the skeleton.
I mean, I was going around every room with my.
Yeah,
my
I mean, I
big
definitely
magic.
was searching hard, so
Yeah, you
I
would
would've
have
found it
You would have
in
found
the
the
search.
magic from this item.
Oh.
Is it what I think it is? It is. It is that. I forgot to check it myself. You find an amulet of health,
nice.
A lot of health.
which gives you 19 Constitution score.
Woo.
Jesus fuck.
Oh
So
my
then he's got
gosh.
someone who doesn't have that high Constitution.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, what's your con?
+1.
plus 2, so I'm not that bad actually.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I had a-
It's essentially
2 as
not
well.
someone who's going to want to get it, try and perhaps get it to 20. If you can, I don't know if it probably won't go that high enough. So maybe all of you can use it.
Yeah. Mine's at 14.
Yeah, I'm at 14.
I'm at 14 this one.
We're all
It's
tied up.
going to go to maybe level 12 this adventure.
Well, I win then. I'm on 13.
I mean, I would say it's probably best to go to one of you kind of up in their face fighter boys for sure.
I
I
mean,
do like to punch people.
yeah,
Yeah.
Literally in their face.
either me or Argan, and I'm already pretty
I mean,
stout and pretty lucky
Yeah.
and stuff. So
I do not mind.
Argan
I will take
seems
it
to
if
go
I have
down
to.
a lot.
Yeah.
If I have to, I'll take it.
I'll take the Sweet
I'll
magic
take
item. Yeah,
the
if
burden
you
of the
need to.
healing or the health thing. That's fine.
I think I should go to Argan. Halyfaen can just turn into fucking ape or whatever and be fine. provided they have enough time to turn into an ape.
That served you really well when we fell off that cliff.
Look, I thought of the wind wall thing first, alright? I thought it was super smart and it didn't work, and I felt sad.
I thought it was pretty smart. It was smart in theory. If we hadn't rolled like shit, it would have worked.
I should have just fucking turned into like a cat or something.
It doesn't count as like a con modifier, does it?
Well, it would raise your con modifier.
Raise the modifier or raise my score?
It will raise your modifier plus 4.
Which raises the modifier.
Because I don't have the highest AC, so that would increase my AC with my
we'll just roll
unarmored
with that.
defense.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know
It
what
might-
yours is, Argan, but mine's only 15. I think you had a pretty high AC compared to me.
See,
Argan's goes up with wisdom and dex.
Yeah. So that would help my AC.
17 for AC.
Yeah, that'd bring us up tied.
Why don't you have a drinking competition over it? We got enough wine. See who taps out first.
If you want it, you can have it. It's fine.
I'm just trying to think of where it benefits best. Doing
You
the
would be able to
little
survive
bit.
a lot of stuff with it.
Yeah. Doing a little bit of power
Because
gaming here, trying to
Because
just.
it's retroactive as well. So it applies because it applies to your hit points.
Yeah.
Either of you proficient with con saves?
Dwayne is.
Yes.
This. Then maybe again to Argan because that'll help him with con saves. I mean, it could go either way. It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Maybe we can share it. Just take turns.
Just take
Is it something you have to attune to, though?
Yeah, you have to. Well, I'd say you can attune to it before what's coming up.
Take it a day at a time. I'll take it today. You take it tomorrow.
All right.
Sounds
Then
good.
we just have to remember who the fuck's got it.
Hopefully these fucking White Walkers are made of wood.
It will absolutely wreck your hit points if you keep swapping it back and forth, though.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to swap it back and forth. I think probably Argan's going to hold on to
We'll
it.
make the decision at some point. We'll have a little chat about it.
Yeah.
Well, that
We-
decision needs to be made before next session.
Yeah. We'll figure
that's
it out. We'll sort it out. Do some maths.
Yeah, don't worry. You guys got a month.
Some calculations.
Oh, I said the 20th.
20th?
I know,
Yeah.
I was just being a twat.
Oh, all right. So just next week, huh?
Yep.
Cool
Should be
beans.
right.
Should work for
Alright,
me.
that's
Especially
Oh,
if daylight savings doesn't hit for you guys for a little
I
bit.
think
If we just keep it at
23rd or 22nd.
27th is for us. So it's
Yeah.
2 weeks before we have to
Yeah.
change our clocks.
all right, yeah, that'll work for me because then it pushes mine a little bit later, and that gives me more time to get off work if I work.
On Halyfaen, if you were any heavier, then you would have
Yeah.
broken the floor.
oh.
There's weak floor there.
Oh no.
So if you were any heavier, you would have broken it and then potentially fell into the gorge again.
Oh
I mean, at
god!
that time, I would have, transformed into something. I wouldn't do the fucking wind wall again.
Oh, Gary, why was Macretus a floating head and I was not?
Because the form you take in the Board of Ethereal is determined by you. And that's the form you wanted to take. And because you just got there, you were just yourself.
Oh, so you can kind of just change it?
Yeah, because I mean,
Like whatever you want?
it's just the appearance of your soul.
Oh. I'll have to remember that because I'm sure I'll end up there again.
Yeah, and when
Cards, a thing that glows really bright.
then he had to see the Macretus had to see the Summer Star working before he could leave
Oh, yeah.
to know that he was right.
I was
Well-
hoping you would get rematerial. Wait, why wasn't he rematerialized? Just too
'Cause
much time.
Yeah,
Good, because I was gonna slap him.
I told you so.
Yeah, basically.
All right, Thanks again, Gary.
Yeah, that was
Cheers, Gary.
See you
long
next
awaited
week.
session.
Thank you, Gary, for not killing me.
I did, but I knew you'd come back anyway. So
You know what I mean. All right, bye.
all right.
Bye.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Thanks, Gary. All right, Jesus Christ. Whew. That was some desperation there. I was a little bit panicked. God damn, dude. Had some tense moments in D&D so far, but I think that was definitely the most tense. But yeah, holy shit, that was a fun one. That was really fun. Really tense, really rough, but really fun. And I'm excited for this next battle. Like I said, hopefully they're made of fucking wood. Just chop them. Give them a good fucking chop. But thank you everybody that came by and watched. Anybody that watches the VOD, thank you. I might start trying to trim them. Just trim mostly like the fat in the beginning off, because when I've tried to like rewatch it, it just kind of, it's a little bit of an inconvenience to have to skip ahead until we start getting to the actual game. But yeah, thank you everybody. That will be it. Like he said, we will be playing on the 20th next, so just a week from now. Exactly the same time. It might shift for those of you who have daylight savings. Shifts for me. It'll be 2 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. But yeah, see you later. Bye-bye. I don't have an ending screen, so it's just going to be BRB for a minute. I might play some more of that sad violin later.
People like options. I mean, you take Guy, call him anytime.
Motherfucking ads.